Greetings guys and girls and fellow gamers, my name is Kickz and welcome back to another 7 Days to Die stream with Project Z. Sorry for the delay, I had to just fix an issue with a mod. I wanted to install some storage mods because we're playing modded, so we might as well, and I want to see if they work with Project Z. So yeah, let's get right into it and see if they work. They seem to have loaded, I didn't see any errors, so hopefully that worked. I'm not sure if we have to build a new storage or not. I have no idea. So I have installed two mods. One is quicker crafting, a quick stack, and one is crafting from storage. So since we're playing modded, you know, why not? Now, how does quick stack actually trigger? Let me see. There is a default key for that. I think it's the brackets or something. I'm not really 100% sure. Default hotkeys. Slots by holding left alt and left clicking. Left alt and left clicking. Okay. I actually have no idea. Oh, there we go. Enables the player to quickly deposit items from their inventory to nearby containers without the need to open them. The default range is 7 blocks in each direction, i.e. 15 by 15 by 15, area center of the player. The player can also press left, alt, and X to trigger the same functionality. Oh, okay. So let's see if we have the UI for that. So sorry, yeah, we're just gonna mess around a little bit with this. So if I go into my inventory, do I have an option there somewhere now? Oh, yes! Quick stack. Boom. So, okay, so let's try this out. So if I have some of that, if I have some of that, and some of that, and some of that, if I now go into my inventory, wrong button, and I go quick stack, boom, gone. Oh man, I love everything about that. And it works out the other way around as well, that if I go, hey, quick restock, boom, it pulls up to a full stack of items from the inventory. That is sexy time. And also now, if I go into my crafting, without having anything on me, you can see I can actually craft shit. I love this. I don't know, that should just always be a default option in every game at this stage. Absolutely fantastical. Yes, it works. So, welcome to the stream. I'm completely amped for the stream. Chaka chaka. I hope you are. I hope you enjoy it. H2O, hello. Hello, father. I am your father. Big asthma problem. Rat Dogs Gaming, how are you? I hope you're doing well yourself. Evening Kickz, thank you, Pinna. I hope you're doing well. Hetaro Urashima. Hetaro Urashima. Hello, how are you? Franco, how are you doing? Can you share those mods in Discord? Yes, I can, and I also can share them quickly here. One of them is Quick Stack. This is the exact mod that I downloaded, so I'm sharing it here on Twitch and on YouTube. So that's the Quick Stack one. And I know it hasn't been updated since last year, the Quick Stack, but it works. It was updated for 1.0, and since December 24, it works. So, you know, don't fix if it's not broken. Now, I do like if modders actually update their mods just for the version, even if no code is changed, you know, that it just says, hey, compatible with, you know, that would always be brilliant. But you also need craft from containers, and that is the one I downloaded. So let me just go here. There we go. Where's the mod? Bum, 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 bum. So that's the craft from container. Now, craft from containers needs Harmony. I don't know actually where to download Harmony from. I just had a copy of it in my other mod folders. So Harmony basically means you can, okay, with crafting from containers and all that, yeah, there's DLL changes, yeah. So the quick stack only uses XML as far as I know. There's no DLL changes. So you can use that service, you can use that with EAC. Crafting from containers updates a DLL, so you cannot use EAC, and it requires something called TFP Harmony. I actually have no idea where that's downloaded from. I just had a copy of it, so let me see if I can find it. It's I don't know if you get it on Nexus or not. I actually have no idea where I downloaded that from. It wasn't from maybe it was from 7 Days to Die mod. I'm not 100% sure. I can later on have a good look and then share it on my Discord. But you need TFP Harmony, which basically allows you to use DLLs that override gaming DLLs that changed. Otherwise, you can't do that. So it's the way the mods are written. They need that harmony. I think they're written with something called harmony, so they need harmony to work. I think that's the main reason that they're written with something called harmony. Oh, TFP Harmony comes with 7 Days to Die. Oh, okay, because I have to put it in the mod folder. If you don't put TFP Harmony into the mods folder, the mods won't load. Yeah, you actually will get errors in the logs here. All the way in the top, you will get errors when it's trying to load the mods, the crafting mods. So I didn't know it. You know, they, by default when you install 7 Days, I don't think there is a mods folder. So unless there is now, I have no idea. So it could be that it's in the data folder and you have to copy it over. I have no idea. But yeah, if you don't have the TFP Harmony folder in the mods folder, it doesn't work. So if you have it, great. Just copy it over into the mods folder. And let's eat a little bit more. So what do eggs give us actually? They give us 10-5, so that's great. That's beautiful. Let's eat one more egg. And then, yeah. We also want to put the grill in there now that we have that. And we can now put the food in here. Beautiful. That's awesome. So now if we ever want to cook something, we can see here, oh yeah, we have access to everything. We can cook it. Brilliant. Oh, another mod that I will install is the automatic fire mod or whatever. I forgot what it's called. Let me see if I can find it. It's... Yeah, what is it called? Let me see. I'll go to my desktop, mods... mods. What is it called? Oh, OCB Stop Fuel Waste. I need to download the latest version of that. It's called OCB Stop Fuel Waste. Again, I don't know exactly where I got it from. I have to look if it was Nexus or not. And what that does, you can basically just leave all your wood in here. It will automatically stop using the fire. End of story. So you can actually say, oh, you know what? I'm going to kick something off like my forge, where I have like a gazillion iron, but I don't know how long it's going to take like for all that iron to actually like smelt. So, you know, it's like here, if I put in this stuff, I don't know how long this takes in total. I have no idea, yeah? But if I dump it all in, it automatically stops as soon as there's nothing to process anymore, which is so great. I absolutely love that. Such a great addition. Hey guys, how are you? You're trying to make an entrance here. Okay, I see. Okay, guys. Oh. So also, the comments on the first stream, thank you so much for all the comments. Absolutely fantastical. It's brilliant to see so much interest, first of all, in us playing some modded Minecraft, I nearly said. 7 Days to Die. But also reminding me, yes, in the beginning of the game, it actually said... sorry, in the beginning of the last stream, I actually read it, and I just didn't make the connection. This is fatigue, and this is sanity. And when it reaches, somebody said in the comments, when it reaches 75%, either one, you will get a pop-up that actually talks about it. So in the moment, we don't have to worry about it. CD Gaming, how are you? Yeah, Stop Fuel Waste. It is such a great mod. I mean, to be fair, the only reason why I play Navezgane without mods is because I want to always experience the game first completely vanilla. And I think over time, though, then what happens is, you know, if I, like I know a lot of YouTubers or content creators that do video series and they do like only 3-4 hordes nights and then they kind of do like a massive thing and they finish. You know, this is how I prefer it as well. But with Navezgane, I actually would love to play through the map properly. But I think some quality of life mods like the quick crafting or quick stack, I will actually add and the Stop Fuel Waste, because those things, they're not a challenge. They're just a pain in the ass, you know? If you have like 15 boxes of storage and going through all of them, trying to find where you put something and trying to put everything where you want it, That doesn't add anything to a survival challenge. That is literally just waste of time. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad that mods exist for that. So let's go. We have to do a quest, and we're gonna do it in the middle of the night. Why not? Because that's how I like to play my zombie survival games, as actual survival games, and not Horde Night based. Well, this one has Horde Night enabled, but I have zombies to always walk. And the reason I have that is because I like to be able to say, be in the middle of doing a quest, and all of a sudden the horde starts, boom, and you just deal with the horde as you do the quest in a building. You know, that's amazing. It's absolutely fantastic. So it's the sanity like old school mods where you need to go home and rest while you have decorations on the walls. No, it's not that. There is I don't know exactly fully how it works. I think in the first stream I kind of talked through the label without realizing I was talking about it. But there is things in this game, like for example, if I turn the light off, yeah, in the middle of the night, I have negative traits. Yeah, so there is traits in the game similar to Project Z, and they're random. And one of them, for example, is my negative trait is fear of the dark, which means my stress resistance drain rate is increased by 10% if there's zombies around. Yeah, and then the more zombies are there around me, the more that impacts me. And then I have also fear of zombies, I think, which is great in a zombie survival game. No, I don't actually. I fear fire though. So you're afraid of fire. The rate at which you lose stress resistance is increased by 15% when in the burned biome near a fire source. So, you know, you lose minor amount of stress resistance when on fire. But you can see my stress is going down to 98. But if I turn the light on, you know, oh yeah, there you go. Actually, if I turn the light off and I go near fire, I don't know if that counts. You can see I'm at 97%. And if I'm on fire, I don't have a drink with me. I do kind of. Do we need a drink though? No, I don't want to set myself on fire right now. There's also other things like, for example, you can see when we're walking, we have, we're walking over grass. You can see we have a slowing down ground. Let's see if I can capture it. Slowing down ground. Movement speed reduced by 15% because we're walking on grass. Yeah. Then the game also has, if you're walking on asphalt, you get a 15% increase in speed. If I'm allergic to grass. I'm allergic to grass. Yeah. So when I'm walking on grass, allergy sufferer. I have actually 2 levels. When moving on grass, your health and stamina is reduced by 20. So you can see my max health right now is at 97, but if I go on grass, because I'm allergic to grass, it goes to 77. So it's just hilarious. I love it. It's actually done in a way where I don't mind it. It's just so great. Also, I was watching a video by Mr. Reach about the state of 7 Days to Die, and he was using Undead Legacy as kind of an example of what the game could have actually in it by default, which shouldn't be modded, which should something be that actually is existing. And it was a very good example in the video. And it also means Undead Legacy, when it comes out for 2.0, I wouldn't mind having a couple of streams on it and checking it out. So let's see what we have here. That I'm gonna sell. Gonna keep that. Read the magazines. Beautiful. Also, thank you very much for anybody over on Twitch with the Twitch Prime skill ups. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Very much appreciated. Any support on either platform always helps. It's always appreciated. Okay. Oh, absolutely. I mean, that is the mod, you know, Monkey King. So if that's not your type of play, you wouldn't play the mod. Simple as that. You would play different mods, you know, like War of the Walker with loads of guns and loads of bullets and, you know, all that. On top of it, this mod also has changed, not changed because this mod doesn't change the vanilla game as such. It kind of enhances it. So you, for example, have... the game has these amazing badges that sort out biome things, but what the game does also, if you spend time in a biome, it actually gives you higher resistance. So the more time you spend in a burnt biome, the higher your resistance becomes to the smoke and all that, yeah? So it doesn't turn it completely off, as far as I understand, which is really good. So it kind of tries to. There's actually a mod I want to try out, a modlet, which is I think called Better Storms and Better Biomes, where it just gets rid of the badges and it uses proper in-game mechanics like the lotion, like the drinks, maybe with armor. I think there's one where it's you eventually need to craft parts for your armor or something, you know, to put like a mod in it like that protects you more from the heat or the cold and stuff like that. And that makes sense, you know, it makes sense. Okay, so where do we go? There we go. Head to over here. Is that car already something we looted? No. And in regards to modded, what I would like to do if Project Z doesn't already have that, I'm gonna probably get Kane's massive roaming hordes. And then we will turn horde nights off and basically have every day there is a chance of up to 3 massive hordes, I think, to spawn. Oh my lord, I'm such a bad aim. Oh, I'm really sure that went right through his feet. Ah, there you go, first try. Awesome. Love it, first try. Okay. And then we can turn off horde modes because every day is a challenge, yeah? And I have feral sense turned on, which means when there is a roaming horde with 20, 30 zombies spawning at some point, they will know where you are and they will just camp for you, yeah? Oh, bullseye, nice. Passive skills also exist here again to a certain degree. So you can see here the passive skill just leveled up for bullseye, which is we killed 100 zombies with what is it, Citizens Watch Your Head, kill zombies as you can in the head. So if we kill zombies with headshots or with head hits, whatever, through headshots, you can see that headshot damage is increased by 10%, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so and so on. Yeah. And to me, that's amazing. That's a really great way of utilizing passive skills, because why not? I'm getting better at aiming at the head, or I get rewarded for, you know, aiming for the head. Night Killer is also another passive. That's why I also love playing at night with walking zombies, you know, to just get overrun by zombies. But this passive here is Night Killer. The more zombies we kill at night, I think the more damage we do to zombies at night, if I'm not mistaken. So let me see. Night Killer. Yeah, we killed 45 zombies at night, and now the loot quality at night is increased by 1%, you know? I just find that characters' game stage at night is increased by 1%. I really like those things, you know, they add to the experience, you know, and make the game feel more alive is not the right word. It feels like there's more to the game. There's more depth in the game. That looks awesome. That is actually fantastic looking. I love this. Oh man, it would be awesome if he actually was a zombie and he was wiggling around. Oh, we can actually, he's just a body. Okay. That is actually pretty sweet. Wow. Learning is, yeah, I was actually, it's funny, when I was talking about passives in the last video, someone left a comment and saying passives made the game not boring. I'm paraphrasing, that wasn't the exact words. They basically said that passive skills weren't good or something because you could exploit the game too much, you know. And I would say, yeah, of course, you know, I mean, if I know, say every time I run, eventually my stamina usage gets better and better, and I use less and less stamina when I run, because, you know, it's like when you work out every day and you train, you can run for longer and longer before you get out of breath. So I'm assuming what the person didn't give an example, but I'm assuming what they're referring to is like, you can just basically run into a wall and just keep running in circles like this, yeah? You do that for an hour, you can level up your stamina usage. Yeah, but you wasted an hour of gameplay. So, of course, why not? It's like if I, in real life, decide to run every day for half an hour, I obviously have a different way of extending my stamina usage than if somebody runs 3 hours every day. But then they can't do other things on that day. So I think that's not exploiting. Exploiting is if you use hacks and stuff like that, yeah? But if you say, oh, if I use a gun, you know, every time I shoot, After 100 bullets, I get 1% experience in my passive tree, and after 1,000 bullets, I basically get an extra 10% damage with that gun and reload speed. That's not exploitation. You used a lot of ammunition. You wasted a ton of ammunition to level up your shooting. That's normal. It's like somebody going to the gun range and practicing. So to me, that's not exploitation. Now, it's hard to tell what the person meant because they didn't give an example. But yeah, to me, that's not exploitation. You're using the system as intended, and you're getting rewarded for your time investment. And to me, that's a very smart way of using passive skills. Yeah, exactly. What difference does it make if you run to the wall or run across the map or run from house to house? Exactly. It makes no difference. You know, exploiting would be, I do know if they would have been referring to the old crafting system. Hey, Drax, how are you? I can understand that. I think before Alpha 16, Alpha 16 is the last alpha, in my opinion, where the game was, at the time, for what it was, nearly perfect. There was one issue, and that was the rotating dogs. But otherwise, Alpha 16 was perfect. They could have released Alpha 16 at the time as 1.0, and I think people would have been just happy with it. Yeah. Now, there was still endgame missing, the same as here. Nothing changed in that aspect. You know, I think between Alpha 16 and version 2, which is 6, 7, 8 versions down the road from Alpha 16, they did sideways steps. Yeah, they did a lot of improvements, of course, you know, performance, new POIs, all that stuff, very amazing. But the majority of changes were done in sideways movements. Yeah, so changing existing systems, and there was way too much focus put on, hey, this is an open world sandbox which people should play how they want, but every time they play how we don't like it, we're gonna change it and force them to play a different way. They put way too much focus on that. So, I mean, you know, let people exploit blocks, you know, that's, oh shit, you know, that's how they want to play, you know, that's great. Let them play like that. I mean, what do you care, you know? It doesn't matter. If they want to have a 2-block gap and zombies run at them and fall down to the ground while they shoot them in the head, let them, you know, I mean, it's an open sandbox survival game. Where's the open sandbox if you restrict all the freedom? So, but yeah, so over the years, I think they focused way too much on how to restrict the gameplay rather than building on top of it, you know, but they did amazing changes. So I'm not saying anything negative in the sense of that the work they did is not good. They did a shit ton of good work between Alpha 16 and now. I mean, the game looks amazing and performance is amazing. I'm running this on a GTX 1080 right now. And since the last update, performance is just through the roof for me. It's amazing. We can all blame Jawoodle for the change. No, but you see, if you see something like Jawoodle's channels, I think there's so much the game has to still to be done. The roadmap is still so long with bandits, with all that stuff. Why focus on changing blocks' behavior? You know, you can do that later. You know, you don't need to do that right now. Like, you know, version 2 probably could have... version 2 could have been Alpha 22. And version 1 could have been bandits with endgame. Could have been there. So, and then afterwards, once you're happy with your completion of your game, the flow from start to end, that's then when you go, you know what, we don't like how certain people do it. Or introduce different behavior for blocks in difficulty, you know? If somebody wants to play easy, have certain blocks behave different, or have certain blocks available to you to craft that zombies are easier distracted by. And then when you play on hardcore, you can't use these blocks. They're not craftable, you know? Something like that. I'm just talking, you know? So there's a lot of options, a lot of ways of doing it and still leaving people the freedom, you know? Oh, so for performance, amazing improvement, absolutely. And I love this game, you know, so I have over 5,400 hours in it. Or 5,200, I don't know, it's something 5,000, some couple of hundreds hours in it. Ah, that's only paper, that kind of sucks. Let's see, oh yes, if we get some food, that would be great. Like it, come on, food, food, food. Oh, a juice smoothie. Okay, I take it. And what do we have here? Miso soup. Yes, I love it. I also like in version 2.0, the loot bags are just fantastic. They give you double magazines every time. You know, it depends what zombies drops them, what type of magazines or what type of loot you get. You get a lot of bullets back. So if you have a horde night with heavy bullets usage, you know, great. Yeah. Oh, we got another cocking pot. Very good. We can craft our own now, so we can actually scrap this one. It's brilliant. Now, one thing with the biome progression that I'm kind of still a bit confused about is, yeah, you know the way in Dune Awakening, if you played, you can move bases. You can actually very quickly pick up all your shit and move to a new base in a new biome, yeah? In 7 Days to Die, you can't really do that, yeah? So what always confused me about the biome progression is, yes, you go to the burnt biome, you now can quest in the burnt biome, but your base still is somewhere else. So in the end of the day, wherever your base is, you have to travel more and more and more to get to the other biomes. But nobody's gonna build like, or will have multiple, like you have to play it pretty nomad to actually progress through the game. And that was even before version 2. Yeah. So biome progression always was a very nomad like feel to it. So I'm kind of, it still would be nice if there was ways of, I don't know, transporting a base easier or stuff like that. So maybe, you know, you have a full forge. Let us just pick up the forge and remember what was in it and transport it that way, maybe. I don't know. It seems sometimes a little bit for me to wrap my head around, you know, what would be a good progression way of moving your base, you know? So, because in the moment in the Navezgane playthrough, I'm kind of afraid of building too much in the first base, because I might have to go to another biome for a longer period of time, and then if I have to survive Fortnite there, I might not get to my main base back for ages. And oh, he was just sleeping. And if I don't get back to my main base for ages, it means I'm not going to be able to craft my new gear until 10 days down the road, because every now and then I have to go back to my base to craft my new spears, to craft my, you know what I mean? So that's very hard to do if you have to keep moving through the biomes, I think. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what the answer is, or how I can get my head around that. Maybe there is a way of having a base in a perfect location where it touches on all the biomes, but you still have to go to all the traders, so you still have a bit of a track every time. What do we have here? Handyland, very nice. Knife guy. And why? So this is more of a me problem, you know, that I can't figure out a perfect kind of progression in my head through the biomes. You still play Legacy in Alpha 16 sometimes? Oh man, Horde bases in Alpha 16 was just so much fun. Because zombies were so dumb, they just saw you and they went, I want this guy. And they just kept walking towards you, you know, no matter if there was a wall or not. And they got stuck on the wall like dumb zombies in every movie. It was just amazing. Maximum damage, inflict 10% more damage. That is great. We have actually pistol is something that we're gonna use. That is sweet. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it. Yes, we have to find the White River supply and then we can skedaddle. Oh, is that under the house as well, or is it here? Oh, well, that's a purse. Very good. That is also stuff. Oh man, having a big inventory like that is dangerous for me, because I'm in this mod. Once you reach a certain level of encumbrance, you actually can't move anymore. You get slower and slower and eventually stop moving. So in the default game, this is not possible because you can't pick up that much. So it's so dangerous. I think, did we not have a bicycle yet? No? Did we not finish the first set of quests? Oh no, we didn't. That's, yeah. Okay, so, but there is a downstairs, so we have to go and check out what the story is. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. It's weird. This is also happening in Navezgane. So it's like they updated it so they don't trigger all the time as easily, which is kind of nice. I like that. Oh, okay. He kind of bled to death. Is there something there to loot? Yeah, there we go. Let's scrap that. Yeah, we don't really need that right now. And what is this? This is attack speed. Does it only apply to the stun baton? Protect those cold, clammy, soft hands from the elements and become an intellectual badass. Deal attack speed with intellect-based weapons. Oh, okay. So in this case, we can scrap this then. For universal pads. I love it. Universal pads. It's a new thing. And recipes, stone arrows. We only have 37 stone. Oh no, there we go. We can craft all of them. Very good. I like it. We can throw that out. We keep that. Keep the coffee. We can throw that out. We can throw that out. Unless there's a new usage for that, because by the time we get to craft antibiotics, yeah. Is there an alternative recipe that doesn't use an old sham sandwich? No, they're all old sham sandwiches. Old sham sandwich, you can eat it if you want in a you know, but it gives you dysentery. So if you have goldenrod tea, somebody said you can have tons of them on you for food and just have dysentery and, you know, bandages to counteract the thing. But I think that's too much, you know, sacrifice, blah, 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 countermeasure. So I think I just throw them out. Yeah. I think they could remove sham sandwiches and nobody would ever miss them. There's currently a glitch to keep your consumables. For example, make one smoothie and keep drinking the same one. Oh, wow. There's a mod that fast travels between visited traders. Oh man, that is awesome. That sounds really cool. And let's pick up more stuff because we're not encumbered enough. Oh, it's probably there in the last room. There we go, nice. Where is it? Oh, there. What? Sorry, is it over here somewhere? Oh. What? How? Where? Oh. Here. I was like, what? I'm walking in circles and I don't see it. Am I losing my mind? Okay. Yeah, that was interesting. Okay. Is pack mule the same in this mod? I don't actually know if any of the perks have changed. I know that the modder added a lot of perks, like mastery skills, passive skills, perfection skills, trades, things like that. But I think pack mule, yeah, we might actually spend. We did put a point already into pack mule, yeah. So, but I don't want to spend. I don't want to spend another. I don't want to spend more points in that. So we are going with agility in the moment, and we're going to stick with that to get, excuse me, agility mastery. Crippling enemy lag hits, that's not as important, but handgun reloads 20% faster. Faster handguns causing bleed, amazing. So yeah, we're going to put more points into that. Oh, all right. Agility rules. And here we go. Sorry, I'm waffling a lot, so I'm kind of losing track. Ah, we have to sell this because here we're not playing that. We take that for later. And we have another magazine. We don't really use that, but that's okay. Is there anything else here? Yes! Oh, look at that. Machine gun parts. We can sell them as well. We're not going to use a machine gun. We use a pistol. I don't think... Do we need a machine gun? I think if I find a pipe machine gun... I have one here, pipe machine gun. I use it as a secondary because it just is so much faster. So between the pistol and the machine gun, I think we have I always like to, no matter what spec I play, I like to have a weapon that uses one ammo and a weapon that uses the other, and then have always at least a stack of each running around with me in case you have that oh shit moment, you know. Except shotguns. Shotguns to me are kind of useless until you get the, I forgot what it's called. It's the first one where you can put that extra magazine mod on it, where you can just really let loose. Not the double shot shotgun. That's kind of as well a waste because it shoots all your bullets at the same time. Then you have to reload. It's the first tier where you can. It's the automatic shotgun or something like that. I'm not sure. Let me actually just do that. I have the things on me. The pump, is it? The mod does use level up by doing. It has passive skills, but it doesn't change. It doesn't change the current skills, so they still exist. But you have passive skills, a lot of them. You know, like the one that I'm in the moment leveling up a lot just because of the way I play is headshots. Yeah, so the more headshots I do, the more zombies I kill with headshots, the more headshot damage I do. Yeah. If I kill 75 zombies in general, the crate hunt begins, and it goes up to killing 25,000 zombies. That would give you then, at that stage, you are pure adrenaline. If the character's health falls below 30 units, it instantly restores 150 units. So once we killed 25,000 zombies, we pretty much become unkillable, I guess. Oh no, there's a cooldown of 3 minutes. So, and it does that with all of them. So there's these amazing extra bonuses you get afterwards. It's just amazing. So it basically encourages you to play with as many zombies as possible. So, okay, this is just terrible. Okay, so let's eat that. Let's get rid of paper for now. Get rid of that. Stop picking everything up. This is terrible. That's the dangers of big, large inventories. You know, you pick everything up. Okay. We don't need that. Actually, this, I'm gonna use this now. End of story. There we go. I wish we could move these things here. They're very annoying. Okay, now here we go. Now we can run back, hunt in the quest. So yeah, there's 2 more mods actually I'm gonna add for quality of life. One is traders always open, so traders don't close at all. So if I go at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning, finish a nighttime quest, I can hand it in. It doesn't matter. So I finish a quest at 10 and I have to run back to the trader and I'm there at 11, I can hand in the quest. So, and the other one is the stop fire, whatever it's called, to automatically stop wasting my fuel in forges and stuff like that when I'm finished cooking, so I don't have to worry about wasting fuel. It's a hybrid system, yes. So this mod is intentionally designed not to change too much of the base game, but to let you enjoy the vanilla game if that's what you do. But it builds on top of it. It enhances the experience. It has special boss zombies as well. I think we can see them potentially here. Let me see. I don't know if they're called. Yeah, they're called boss zombies here actually. So I don't really want to spawn them in. But you have basically boss zombies which have special loot and special behavior. And there's 15 right now in the game. I don't know if all of them are from the mod or some of them from the game, but there's 15 that the modder added to the game. And the modder also added more difficult versions of the zombies, so that when you reach high game stages and you become really strong, the zombies will become stronger again. So that way you don't end up at like Horde Night 5 with, you know, a Horde Night 4 completely overpowered and can beat everything easily. Like, so it throws more and more difficult zombies at you. Bear Daddy is also a boss. Nice. Quad damage, how are you? I'm a bit of a loot goblin myself. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I think the problem with magazines is I do like the idea of the magazines because it's kind of adds another layer of... I like when a game has multiple avenues of improving yourself. Yeah, either by passive skills or which complement here the skill points. Yeah, but I kind of like the books and magazines because they're just another way of adding even more on top of your self-improvement, of your enhancement. Yeah. What I wish was kind of slightly different was that it somehow was a little bit more targeted towards your playstyle dynamically. So if I go into a house and I go in with a knife and I start chopping away, loot automatically goes by my playstyle and I would find more knife magazines. So I don't like the idea of having to spend points in here to increase the loot of magazines. It should be more dynamic, either depending how I play, or it should be just, you know, if you go in a certain POI, you always find a certain amount of books, which also is a thing. Oh, this is awesome. So this is brilliant. I think we can even attach it to this. Ha, yes, more damage. I think I can't see anything though now when I'm attacking anything, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that's actually only the, that is awesome. I love that one. So yeah, I think we need different layers, but
if you wipe that smirk
they
off
need to be a little bit more predictable.
Doing one job doesn't make us pals.
No, don't worry about it. I'm not your pal, my friend.
What the hell do you
okay,
want?
we're gonna sell all that. Sell all that. Sell that. And do you have any magazines? Good sharp sticks. No. Bow hunter. Yeah, bow hunter might be nice, but we only have 300.
You
so,
cheap ass son of a bitch. That's
I love
all
you
you're
too.
gonna buy?
Okay, this one is the closest. Parrot supplies. Okay, why not? Let's do it.
I'd say it's been an honor.
I think this mod also has something that increases your damage to clay through a passive skill or something. Is it the burnt biome or something? Hang on. Clay production increased, wood production increased. Is it burnt biome? Potassium production. I think it was this mod. There is some passive where you basically can end up digging much faster through clay, you know, which is amazing. So let's go and dig up some. Actually, let's go home first. Let's drop everything off. And now, this is the great part. This is why I love these mods, yeah? When we get close to our base now, we don't even have to be right beside it, but obviously I'm gonna go beside it. This is gonna be straight up amazing. Anyway, let's open the magazine box, actually. What do we have? Knife guy, nice. Ah, yes. And we got 2 forge magazines and 2 electrical traps. Love it. Yeah, the zombie loot, I can understand why they stopped doing that. I prefer zombie loots as well, compared because it's like more RPG, more immersive than loot bags. But I think the problem was always performance. There was a huge issue always with performance, because if you kill 100 zombies and each of them is lootable between nothing or something, all the corpses built up and it just was eating up the performance, as far as I understand. It was just becoming a real pain. So by having loot bags, it solved that problem. Could it have been done in a different way? Absolutely. You could have just basically despawned all the zombies that don't have loot. And the ones that dropped a loot bag, they just stayed ready for you to loot. You know what I mean? So after a horde night, you have all the dead bodies that have loot and everything else disappeared. There should be no difference in performance having loot bags on the screen and having corpses on the screen that you can loot. You know, if you delete the ones that don't have loot. So it's still, and that would have been more immersive, you know? But yeah, it was, I think it was at the time just the easier choice, like to do loot bags. I would rather they gave XP when doing it, and if they wanted the magazines, they could give XP too. Yeah, something like that, you know. But again, say it like this. Another thing, I don't want to be unfair to the fan pimps. Yeah, they have a vision. They have a vision for their game. And yeah, not everybody will ever agree with every vision of every developer. Yeah, it's simple as that. But they also try to do, they're doing a lot of work. Yeah, so it's not like they're doing nothing. Yeah, but, and the fair point is they have the game moddable. So they could be turning around and just disable modding and say, screw you, we want you to play the game like this. And they're not. So I think that's fair, you know, and mods will always change the game to what you like more. And you will never find a game that you really find perfect without mods. Even Skyrim, which is actually a great game. I don't think there's a single person who plays vanilla Skyrim unless they don't know how to mod, you know. I think every game is always better with mods, but the base game, you know, is at least not a terrible experience. So if we press this, boom, look at this, everything gone. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. So let me see, we have this, which should be in ammunition, which I don't know where I have my ammo. Ugh. Where did I put my ammo? Here. Did I put my ammo here? Why would I put it here? It should be all in a separate crate. It should be kind of like, yeah, put it here. There we go. I can probably write it on it. Yeah, I completely forgot we can do that. Also, this goes here, and then this is armor crafting, so that goes with armor, which is... Oh. Right now, let's put it in here. It doesn't matter. And then first, this is healing. Yeah, so this is health stuff. And this is food and stuff. And this is raw resources. And this is, yeah. So stuff and things make sense to me. It's because it's all that crap, you know. Anyway, Skyrim is perfect as is, no bugs or exploits at all. Yes, exactly. Joe, how are you? Loving your videos. When you have time, please check out the game Crosswind gameplay. It looks really good. At night, you have to watch out for drowned pirates and animals. Oh, okay. Crosswind. Is that what it's called? Crosswind. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that. I actually started playing something more relaxing in the moment, like Lightyear Frontier. They have a new update which completely changed the game. It's kind of like a slash farming survival sim. Well, not survival. Well, kind of. They added more threats to it. It's actually a lot of fun. Oh man, Subnautica. At the time, it was new. Like, was an amazing game. Okay, so water. Let's queue up some water. And do we have any more iron? Oh. I don't know how long will that go. 62 seconds, maybe a minute then, is it? 60 seconds. Okay, yeah, it's about a minute. And then this here is... Ooh, let's craft about 50 and leave some stuff in there. That's 5 minutes, okay. There we go. Okay. Now, let's do the next quest. And was there something else we want to do? Yes, get the airdrop first. Let's do that. Let's see what's in the airdrop. I usually disable airdrops because I either forget they exist and I mark them on the map as they drop, and then I end up with 10 markers on the map and I pick them up at some point. The good thing though is I think airdrops, just like any other loot box container, generates loot when you loot the box, which means if you have an airdrop that you don't pick up for and pick up, like say when your loot stage is like loot stage 30, it generates level 30 loot, like, yeah. So I think so, at least that's how it works with loot containers in general. They generate loot as you loot them rather than when they're spawned in. Again, it's a performance thing, and you can actually test that. So if we save the game, cancel out, open the loot crate, and then delete the save and reload the save that we made, you find different loot every time you open it. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, nice! That's actually pretty sweet. Now we have one, of course. So this one here is we can sell. This is a great backup tool. Actually, do you know what? Cornmeal, we're gonna start cooking it because it's actually not bad food if you can cook it. So let's go and do the next quest and cook the cornmeal. Tommy, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Rick, I think if you don't pick up an airdrop, the next that falls will be marked and you lose the mark of the previous one. Oh no, I manually mark them. So this is what I mean. I go here and create an X and call it 81. And then after I pick it up, I delete the mark. So I do it myself. Yeah, they don't stay around. Even actually, even the if you reload, once you close the game and reload, the markers are gone. Like not the ones you set, but the default markers, they're gone. So yeah, Subnautica was fun. I'm looking for some nice crafting kind of progressive games. And Lightyear Frontier is the only one that I kind of came across at the moment that is interesting because of the way you craft things, and you have to, you know, it's a farming sim. So a lot of it is related, obviously, to making big farms and farming different type of plants and seeds and all that, but it's still very interesting. There isn't really a lot of games out there in the moment that tickle my fancy. And I haven't played Lightyear Frontier really. I played it when it came out as a demo, I think. So I haven't actually played it, especially not since last month's big massive update. Let's drink something. Let's eat those eggs. Can we make boiled meat actually? Okay, if we put fire in, we can see what we can cook. Okay. Boiled eggs, cornbread. So cornbread is actually not too bad, but we need 2 more food. Okay, so let's put that in here. Okay, let's put tools in here as well for now. Oh, okay. There you go. Ammo, weapons, tools. Anyway, the open. Oh yes, that is nice. So what we could do is we could do. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I can just do this. Yeah. Let me think. I forgot now. There was something I wanted to do. I forgot. Oh yeah, upgrade our bone knife to tier 4. Scrap this. And can we make a pipe pistol a better one? We can. No, we can't. It's still tier 1. Okay. How about tools? Stone axe. Still tier 1. Okay. Oh, so much easier to manage. Oh, we need more drink. That's what I wanted to. I wanted to drink more. Here we go. Do you get weapon parts for scrapping here? No, you get universal parts. So if you scrap different weapon parts and stuff like that, you get universal parts, and then the universal parts you can use to craft, like, say, armor. I think armor kits, is it? I know that's armor parts. You can craft actual armor parts, I think, with those. Yeah, universal parts. There you go. but that gets unlocked at armor crafting 50. So you can craft your own armor parts then, which is really, really handy. Now you can use it for other things as well. Universal parts are actually very universal. So I was thinking about jumping back into Empyrean. Do you know, Empyrean, I loved Empyrean. And the last time I played it was when they added the first narrative progression, where you had to actually go fight all the different factions, you know, all that, and go through the different bases. But it wasn't completed at the time of the story, so you got to a certain point where you had to infiltrate one of the enemy bases, and that was it. What got to me, where I stopped enjoying kind of Empyrean a little, was when they added the more complex crafting of bases and stuff. So basically, what I ended up doing was making vehicles and stuff. I found I needed to get blueprints from other people and just craft them, because it started getting all very complex. Was not as complex as, you know, Space Engineer, but it got more complex. Was you had to know exactly how many engines you need, you know, to lift the weight. You have to worry about torque, and I was like, okay, Jesus Christ, I just want to play a game and have fun. I don't want to really think too much about things. So unless there's a mod in Empyrean that disables the complexity of it, where you can just basically have fun and build any size spaceship and don't have to put like 20 flippin' engines on it, you know what I mean? It's like to me, that's like, it took the fun a little bit out of the whole game when it became a little bit too real how things work. So I kind of stopped playing then, but a lot of corn. Actually, let's see if we can get some honey, and also we should probably repair all these things. I have feral sense turned on, by the way, and which is great, especially with always walking zombies, because you don't realize how they sneak up sometimes, and you turn around, there's like 5 zombies behind you. Because they are quite... Yeah, look there, these guys showing up because they knew exactly where I was. I kind of like feral sense. It reminds me back in the days when you had meat smell, when they could smell you. Well, they could smell your meat, but they couldn't smell really you. I mean, I think anybody could smell your meat, like after you can't wash it in a zombie apocalypse for several days or weeks. Yeah, and when you have a game where it's just easier to use blueprints instead of building your own stuff because of complexity, I just... no, it's, yeah, whatever. So itchy nose today, I don't know why. Means I'm gonna get into a fight. Well, that's what we always told as kids. Itchy nose, you're gonna get into a fight. Oh, yeah, of course, I'm slow in grass, but you're not. I forgot. You just walk normal speed. Ooh. No honey. Oh, did we get a honey earlier? Oh. Also, let me just craft these guys here. Throw these out. Try to keep it clean, you know, as much as possible. Oh, whoops. Do we still have any food? No. I can use honey for food, I suppose, but that would be a bit of a waste unless we infectinate it. What is this? Oh, that's the burial, the buried supplies, yes. Let's go. Clear the area a little bit. Any y'all remember using Kickz channel points to redeem song requests back in the day? Oh man. Yeah, if I know there's a way of separating that, but I don't exactly know how. And there's a way where I could turn that on for Twitch, and YouTube didn't hear the music. But it's I don't know how to do it. It's separating the sound channels and all that, and it gets a little bit complicated for me. Ooh, you're a big boy. Oh! Exploding foreface, I love it. Yeah, we have a lot of headshot damage now because our agility itself is level 5, which now agility 240% headshot damage and 25% dismemberment with a bow, handguns and knife. So we do a lot of headshot damage and closer than desired. Ooh, what is that? Closer than desired. Melee weapon damage increased by 6%. So basically, fighting with a knife and hitting the head, we keep doing zombies with headshots. So we have a headshot damage increased by 8% and headshot experience increased by 4%. Closer than desired increased our melee weapon damage by 6%. And we have a chance of 3% by restoring 5 HP as well, which is awesome. And then we have headhunting, which increases experience. So we have actually 2 or 3 different avenues that give us extra damage or headshot damage, which is amazing. Let me see, catch up with some chat here. First time chat, Blood Mess, how are you? Thank you very much for joining the stream. After soaking so much in the zombie blood as you killed so many, they should take you for one of themselves. That would be amazing if you could do that. Walk through a zombie horde completely drenched in their blood and just turn your brain off. That would be amazing. Yes. Killing 25,000 zombies is not easy. No, it's not. Yeah. That would be actually amazing. Yeah. I mean, just create a fire with screamers, yeah, and just have at them, you know. So, ooh, that's level 2 actually. Nearly scrap that. Okay, let's read that. Definitely eat that. Thank you. And perfect ammunition. Thank you. Look at that. That was a huge amount of damage. Oh, his name is Yo? I didn't know that. I actually don't know their real names. I call the kind of guy who looks like Edgar from the Man in Black, the very first farmer guy who was taken over by the alien. I call him Edgar because that was his name in Man in Black, and he looks like him. The janitor guy in the blue suit I call Bruce because he reminds me of Bruce Willis for some reason. It's just the hair and the face. So if Bruce Willis would be a zombie, that's what he would look like. And most of the time, I just call them Charlie and Steve, interchangeable. The same for Susan, for the female zombies. They're always Susan or, I don't know. Oh, challenge. Gather clays complete. Nice. Oh, yeah. War of the Walker was a great mod. It is a great mod still. Ooh, there we go. Some farming. Also, by the way, if you didn't know that, opening the box doesn't spawn the zombies. So don't just loot. Look what you can do, like eat and go, yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. If that would be a valid drink, I would drink that. And then I loot and the zombies spawn. So, we need parkour. Yeah, we need another 2 points in agility. Ow! Oh, that was awesome. That was the strength perk, pack mule perk, where we didn't get any damage from being hit. Oh, this is amazing. I love it. Man, always walking zombies, you know, my favorite part. That was my favorite night ever. It was a huge horde night. running around outside on the main streets and just trying to survive and kill everything that was running past you, throwing fire bombs, Molotovs, pipe bombs, putting in spikes along the way on the ground, you know, as they followed you. It's, yeah. Okay, let's see if we can catch the trader before he closes. Twitch qualities asked for me, crisp and clean here, both at 1080p. That's well, if you watch them both at the same time, one of them is probably not as good. Yeah, so the difference is I stream, I up Magic Up, I upscale to 2K. So on YouTube, you should have the option to watch in 2K, but I do that intentionally so that when you watch in 1080p, you have better quality, because as soon as you go to 2K on YouTube, it changes the encoder to VP9, I think, which is a much higher quality encoder. So even if you watch at 1080p, you get a much better quality than if I would stream in 1080p, if that makes sense. I'm streaming in 1080p either way. I just upscale it to 2K for YouTube. And for Twitch, I can't. It doesn't care if you stream in 2K. There is now an opt-in to opt into the beta, but I couldn't care less. Once they enabled it, the 2K, it should work for Twitch as well. Okay, what do we have here? Nice. Okay. Ooh, armor quality. Let me see. I have only tier 1 still. Yeah, okay. So let's oh. Oh, right passes left ear. Or right ear. Okay, right passes the other ear. There we go. First time. Awesome. I love when the first hit connects. Okay, what do we have here? We have to craft the hood and primitive outfit. Okay, we need more plant fiber. A lawnmower. Oh man, I don't know which mod that was, but it was awesome having a kind of a lawnmower weapon. Oh, forest skill. Nice. Look at that. We're leveling up. Everything going millhouse. What is the forest skill again? Oh, look at that. Experience gained forest increased, wood production increased, clay production increased, damage to all zombies increased. I love it. Absolutely love it. The more time you spend on something, the better the game gets, the better you get. It's just like it perfectly works and fits. Okay, we're gonna have to hurry up though. Okay, another point in... Actually, we need a point in cooking. So, Master Chef, we need to, because we're gonna need to get some cooking magazines coming in. Many mods been worked on. I'm excited. Yeah, that is true. Neo-Cyan. High-end? Where's the door here? Oh, there's a door here. There. A ghillie suit, yes, exactly. It nearly is. Oh, hang on.
Didn't we agree? It fucking figures you're my last customer.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with the magazines.
Get any
Absolutely.
worse.
And do you have any jobs? Another buried supply. Well, it's the closest.
You better
We might
take
as
this
well.
job. Don't just stand
We
there.
have to
with
because
thumb up
we have to
your
do 2 more
ass.
quests
Get the
afterwards.
job
Hopefully
done.
resets. Now let's see. We have drink, of course, but actually we're gonna take 1 coffee. And ooh, what is the best food here? So this one is 60 per 5. 60 per 5. This one is more expensive. It's only 10, so 60 per 5. It's the best you can get. There we go, beautiful. And we're gonna do the coffee once we get to the buried supplies. Open up. What do we have? Knife guy, nice. Ooh, quality 5, knife. Love it. Let's go to our house first. Yeah, I love this. Running on asphalt, acceleration, mobility increased by 25. Oh, look at the blood ticking away. The bleed effect. Oh, man. Is he gonna die? Is it gonna take another 25 points away? Oh my god, look at the blood tick away. Boom, 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 boom. And you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Ooh, you died. I can see that being actually really amazing now for Horde Night, yeah? You're gonna go around just pow, 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 stab them all once in the face, and they start slowly bleeding to death. Did they remove those special items in it? No. Legendary parts are still a thing, yeah. They are still a thing. However, for the very first lowest tier of items, you don't need them anymore. So any tier 6 pipe weapon, any tier 6 stone tool, any tier 6 primitive bow, tier 6 bone knife. I don't know about these tools like wrenches, I don't know. But any base level thing at tier 6, even the weapon, you know, like your club or sledgehammer, tier 6 stone sledgehammer, doesn't need them anymore. Which I think was one of the best changes they ever did. Yeah, the 7 days of blood moons, I'm not even sure what to make of it, to be honest. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. I mean, to be honest, like most of the time I'm turning blood moon off in my game because I rather have the constant threat of massive hordes. So I put an extra mod in my game for bigger hordes, random hordes. It's from Kickz. And that way I can have, I think it's up to 2 or 3 massive hordes, literally the size of Horde Knights, just roaming hordes coming to where you are. So if you're in the middle of looting a basement in a house, all of a sudden you have 30 zombies breaking down your door, you know? And it could be any time of the day. So it's pretty cool that way. I like that. Okay, here we go. Boop. Okay, that means we don't have a place for you yet. And we're gonna keep that on us. And this goes here. And oh, yes, you're actually one of the good ones, my friend. So you go right here so we can regrow you. Feldren, thank you so much for your Twitch Prime. Very much appreciated. So anybody on the YouTube side, if you have Twitch Prime, and you want to support and you don't want to waste your money, you can give me your Twitch Prime. I love you. Thank you. Anyway, no, I do. I love you guys watching anyway. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. But you gotta advertise. That's why I love Darkness Falls. You don't need Horde Knights. Exactly. Darkness Falls, I never ever played with Horde Knights. The progression in it is just amazing. You go from biome to biome, from massive military bunker to massive military bunker, trying to get the next key cards, trying to get the next progression, trying to destroy the demon spawners. It's just, fuck, it's just amazing. You don't need Horde Knight, you know, it's just absolutely, it turns it into a proper zombie survival game. Well, in this case, a demon survival game, but, you know what I mean. Oh, Jesus. You owe me arrows. Sorry, this is constantly in my way. Yeah, she'll die. Okay, let's see, what do we need? Oh, bacon and eggs are a thing now. Yes. How did we unlock that? Did we unlock that? Oh, it only needed... No, it's not. Oh, there's a lock. I didn't see the gray lock. I was like, yes, it's a thing. It's not a thing. God damn it. Okay, we can do 9 eggs, 9 boiled eggs. Do we really need them? Okay, let's cook 2. That's... Yeah, let's cook 2. The lock is probably the cooking pot. No, the lock is because I don't have enough. Yeah, I need 10 food options. Yeah, so 10 magazines. That's why I put a point into MasterChef now to hopefully get more magazines for cooking. Okay. I don't know if this mod is on the launcher. I stopped using the launcher a long time ago because sometimes it wouldn't update fast enough. And I kind of just make my own copy of my 7 Days to Die folder and my own shortcuts and my own save file locations. So it's, you know, yeah, I don't need a mod launcher for that to do that for me. Like my Project C and my vanilla Navezgane gameplay is completely separate. Next episode tomorrow, by the way, of Navezgane. So it's completely separate. If I start the shortcut for 7 Days to Die Navezgane, it's looking at a completely safe game folder, different safe game folder and all that. So it's I have that all. I know how to do it myself, you know, so I don't need a tool to do it. Oh, I like State of Decay 2 as well. State of Decay 3. With all the layoffs between Microsoft and all that, I think it even impacted the team that works on State of Decay 3. I actually don't know if that impacted them to the point where they had to stop working on State of Decay 3 or it's delayed. I have no idea. I would love to know. So it's... Okay, we have our food now, we have our drinks. Good, let's go. Head to the rally point and let's do this. I didn't loot this car here, I think. Oh, I did. Of course I did. Didn't touch the grass. Oh, yes, engine. By the way, engine, people keep telling me, and I keep forgetting, if you don't know, if you scrap an engine, you get 30 mechanical parts. So when you're in the beginning of the game, need mechanical parts, and you happen to be lucky to find an engine, destroy the shit out of it straight away. It gives you all the mechanical parts you need for the game, for the beginning of the game. Oh, yes. Awesome. So let's actually see if we have enough challenges completed to level up. We have gathering, okay. We only half level, so there was a little bit of experience. Well, it was a good bit. Okay. Oh, I don't know where he had that hidden away, but I take it. Oh, yes. Love the bullets. And, oh, yes. Repair tool crafting. Love it. What else do we have? Nice. Beautiful. Okay, now we get into dig. Let's drink some coffee. Oh, come on, come on. Ooh, eggs? Eggs? Nah. I actually only noticed now, you know the way I'm allergic to grass? So when I stand on grass, that's when I lose my 20 health. But if I delete the grass, my health comes back. So it is physically the actual grass. Oh my god. I thought it was just... Ow! Little biatch. I thought it was the actual... like ground, but it doesn't seem to be the case. You see, now I'm back at 99 health. That is so weird. Anyway, sorry, the feral sense makes it a little bit difficult to dig because, you know, they know where I am. But it's awesome. That's exactly what you want. Best experience, you know, when you have zombies visiting you. Oh yeah, she's gonna bleed out. What do you think about the magazine mechanics? It's better than nothing. I think it could be a little bit more predictable. It's sometimes it's a little bit too random. I don't like you have to spend skill points to increase the loot drop of something. That it just makes no sense to me. But then if I think about what's the alternative, you know, how else would I do it? I actually don't know. It's easy to say, oh, I don't like something, or I would prefer it to work differently. But how? You know, that's... I don't know. I just don't know. I don't like when it's purely passive skills. I don't like when it's purely earned through... I like passive skills, you know, improved by doing. But I also like spending skill points. I think that's important. And I do like finding something in loot that improves you. Like the books, I think, is perfect because the books, you can live without them. And I'm not talking about the skill magazines. I'm talking purely about the books, yeah? The ones that go like, oh, your spear damage now does, you know, 30% more damage with every third hit or something, yeah? I think these are just really nice, tasty bonuses. So them being completely random makes sense, yeah? Because it's like, whatever, you can live without them. But you obviously love having them. But the skill magazine thing, it's still so RNG. I don't know, you could get really unlucky still. But having a purely learn by doing system just also doesn't, you know, look right either. I like the mix of things. You know, where multiple avenues can give you something. Okay. Joe. That's Steve. Oh, that's Bo. Okay, I thought it was Steve. I always call you Steve. Or Charlie. Pants. Tobias, how are you? Hey, Kickz, good evening. From a narrow boat in the Midlands. What? Are you literally watching a stream on a boat in the Midlands? That is crazy. How do you even have a connection? Oh, Christine, how are you? The poker night. Did I win? No. Oh, man. Such unlucky hands. I was, there was two hands that threw me off the night. I think one was very early in the night and it completely threw me off. Like, somebody was raising pre-flop very early. So I kind of guessed they had, like, either pocket pairs or, say, ace-jack or, you know, queen-10, something high kind of to start with. And it was early in the night and... I was, I think, the big blind or something, or the small blind. So I was like, yeah, I call whatever. It was literally very little to call at the time. And I had a 9 and an 8. And a 9 and an 8 and an ace came on the board. So I had two pairs. the person that raised pre-flop raised again, and I was like, okay, they have 2 aces. I have them beat because I have 2 pairs. That was my thought. And what did I do? Instead of re-raising, I tried to slow play it. And I was like, oh, call, you know? And another person called, so I slow played it. And of course, what happened on the river? He got his second pair on the river. A second pair came up, so it was something like ace 9 8 6 6 on the board or something. Yeah. So there was 2 pairs. There was a pair on the board, and he had the aces. So his 2 pairs obviously were better than my 2 pairs. Fucking typical. On the river, it flopped a pair on the board, and I was like, mother of balls, man. So I slow played, let him raise, and in the end, when the last card dropped and I saw the 2 pairs on the board, I knew he had me beat because I knew he had only 1 pair. And I was waiting for him to raise at the last card so I could re-raise him. And of course, I just checked and he won because I knew he had the 2 pairs then, you know, because of the stupid board pairing up. It was a pain in the ass. And that one hand threw me off for the rest of the night, where I made one bad decision after the next. It was just... You know, it gets to you. Oh, luck doesn't exist. When I was low on chips and I had no chips left, I had an ace and a king and I had to go all in because our blinds were like really, really high and I had something like 4 big blinds left in my hand, yeah. So I ace and a king, I went all in. And of course, the other person didn't have a choice either. They had literally the same amount of chips pretty much, yeah. So they called me, but they called me with a king and a 7, but they were high blind in the next round. So they would have been in a very bad position with the chips they had. And what happens? Ace king versus king 7. The flop happens, perfect. What comes on the turn? A 7. And I lose with my ace king to a king 7. I was like, oh my god, I just hated everything about it. I was so pissed off. Oh, exactly. The only way for him to beat me is if this one card drops, which is 3 cards left in the stack out of 52 cards. Yeah, you have to ignore what other people had in their hand, obviously, yeah, when you calculate odds. And then it's like there's a 3 in 1 chance, you know, whatever, a 3 in 52 chance, like, for the 7 to drop. And the 7 dropped. Oh shit, that sounds like a dog. Where's the dog? Oh, there. I see you. I see you. I see you. So, yeah, it was... those 2 hands were just... Wow. The first one was very early in the evening, and it just threw me off for the rest of the evening. I was like, fuck. If my luck is already like that, I don't know how to play tonight. And then I made a couple of wins, but nothing too big. And... it's just, yeah, and then the last all-in, like, was just the icing on the cake for the evening. So, it's very hard not to let something get to you, you know, and you kind of go, oh man, you know, that's just the way the game is. Relax, you know, focus, and it's just, and drinking beer doesn't help, obviously. But yeah, we play for fun, so yeah, it still pisses you off, but you know, it's because it's just unlucky. But, it is what it is. Okay, we have actually some machine parts here. That is awesome. Let me put them in here. Parts and stuff. Magazine, let's read it. There we go. Where are you? Where are you hiding? Ooh, yes. Lovely. Tech planet. And I'm still close enough to my... Yeah, we sell that. Ah, yeah, but we just have a good evening, you know, a couple of beers and some food. you know, like takeaway or something, or somebody cooks or whatever, and it's great fun. It's good crack. We're nearly at 4 o'clock, so nearly opening. Yeah, I get sleepy as well. So I usually what I have to do is I have a beer or 2 or 3, whatever, or 4. I think at 5. But then when it gets to the high stakes in the end, when you know when it gets past midnight and the blinds are really high, and you have to really kind of choose the hands you want to risk everything with, because otherwise you're just gonna die to the blinds, you know. I usually then make a nice cup of tea and try to soap up very quickly. Oh yeah, we sometimes, you know, because of the alcohol, forget as well. It's like, is a flush higher than a full house? I don't know. Is it? Open up. Hey, 4 or 5. Love it.
For business. Direct or get wrecked.
Look at that. I'm the first customer
Well,
today.
it'll be a good morning when you buy something and get the fuck out of here.
Ooh, I like ammunition, but hang on a second. What is that? Thief adrenaline. At night when the adrenaline is rushing, you never feel the weight of your burdens. Never encumbered at night. Holy shit. With a big inventory like this, that is the best book you can get. Full stop. Like, that is amazing. Wow. That
Money
is
talks,
absolutely
bullshit
amazing. That is a win till endgame. Absolutely. It's like, that's it. And it encourages you to go out at night. Do you have any more books for knives and stuff? No. We're not getting a lot of money, though, it seems. From
All
oh,
that
yeah, the buried
gawking
supply
at
quests don't
goods,
give a
and
lot of
that's all
money.
you buy?
Oh, my God. Why is everything so far away? Okay, let's do a clear quest, which means we have to kill at least all the zombies, and that means we get the most experience. Okay, let's do that.
Come to think of it, I do have a
Is that the last
Can't
quest we
say
have to
I'm
do
not
for you?
surprised.
2 more quests.
Good luck, kid.
Damn it. Can I get a taxi or something? Can I call an Uber? Mega Crush. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have a Mega Crush would have been nice. Oh, we have no stone. I need to pick up some stone. For some repairs. There we go. Is that a cup or a bag? Oh, that's a barrel. Okay, here we go. Might as well loot everything along the way. Oh, what is that? Hydraulics, the advanced tweak of hydraulics increasing the fire rate of robotic sledges. Okay. Don't use them, but hey, mechanical parts, awesome. I take the stone, thank you. I mean, if we stick to the asphalt roads, it shouldn't be a problem. Where is the actual quest? Oh shit, how far away is it? Oh my God. That is so far away. But yeah, let's stay on the main road. We're faster that way. What does this mod offer? We went through everything in the very first. Let's see. I just link you the actual mod page. There we go. And it literally on the front page, if you scroll down, it shows you all the itemized things that it does very clearly. No, don't be sorry. It's just, it's very hard for me to remember it all. It's more to do with me not remembering shit than repeating it. I don't have an issue repeating things, but I can actually pin it to the channel as well. There you go. There you go. That's the mod. So you can see exactly on that on the first page there what it does. It basically enhances the gameplay with a lot of custom extra skills as well, which is really nice. Including passives. Oh, magazines. Yes, axe mod. Craft a fireman axe modification, deal 25% more damage to blocks, but 25 less damage to enemies. Well, that's... yeah, when we put that on an axe, obviously. And sledgehammer time adds 10%. Yeah, I think they went really OP with the sledgehammer. I mean, if I watch a video of somebody playing with a sledgehammer, it's like they're basically god tier. Like the sledgehammer is god tier, yeah? I know there's an argument to be had. It's like, oh, but the baton was all the right mods. Yeah, sure, but the sledgehammer, just reading magazines, you don't need any mods. Like, literally, Stone Sledgehammer can win endgamer at this stage. It's ridiculous OP. Nice, okay. Is this going to be a long play series? Well, as long as there's interest, absolutely. If people are watching it, I will stream it once or twice a week, no problem. We obviously still streaming Dune Awakening because it's an awesome game in my opinion. I like it. I'm doing because it kind of gives me a bit more practice as well, but eventually it's going to end because Dune Awakening, on my main character, we're going to stream more endgame stuff because I have to prepare for Deep Desert now as well. We already went into the Deep Desert, but not only a little toe tip in. So I still have to, you know, get properly in and get my ass kicked by PvP toxic campers, you know? But yeah, so I kind of reached everything I wanted to reach in Dune Awakening on my main character, I think, because I'm not too interested in Deep Desert, to be honest. Because even running PvE labs in the Deep Desert, I have no interest in worrying about the higher schematics because I can beat everything in the game with what I have right now. So, however, for completion's sake, I still need to unlock all the skill trees of all the classes. I only have tier 1 in all classes and tier 2 in some, so I don't have tier 3 unlocked. I still want to do that. I haven't actually picked a house on my main character, so I haven't done any of the house stuff or the Landsrat stuff, so I still want to do that. But I think I'm going to end up doing that on my video series character, because there I'm doing everything, as in I complete every zone pretty much with all the contracts, which helps a lot. And I skipped a lot of that shit on my main character in the beginning. Yeah, so I still play Dune Awakening. I'm looking for another game to make a video series on, even if it's a short one or only a few episodes, you know, if there's interest. In the moment, I'm looking at Lightyear Frontier. I might make a couple of episodes on that and see how that's doing, because it's actually a really fun game. And they just had a huge update, completely changing the game. Making it less cozy. It still is a cozy farming game, but they still made it less cozy, more threat-based and all that, which is really cool. So we're nearly there. I call him Bruce. I say if Bruce Willis would turn into a zombie, that's what he would look like. Okay, is that... Ooh, it's a building site here? No? Okay, let's loot that though. Oh, yes. Craft AP ammo, sweet. And 44 Magnum is a pistol, which is what we're playing, so that's pretty cool. Can you disable the biome batch progression? Yes, you can. Yeah. You absolutely can. It's in my very first video of Navezgane, I think I went just through the options, what I play with, and I showed the options there. And ooh. Okay. So you can turn off storms and you can turn off biome progression. Now, turning off biome progression, I think it turns off the debuffs you get when you walk into the biome. Yeah. So welcome to the party, pal. Exactly. Yeah. A permadeath team run. Jesus. I think I tried that once on maximum difficulty. And it was, I don't know who I played it with at the time. I think it was Max Fox. And oh my God. It was like, it was so petrifying, everything. Like, it's just. Anyway, this one here, let's just, you know, I mean, zombies are walking. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, let's drink. Okay, so many horny zombies, man. Okay, he's dead. All right, let's go. So the only reason I have it on is because I want some progression, and oh, look at that. We have 62. Oh shit, our fatigue. Oh wow. Your recent activities affected your reserve of strength. You're feeling slightly fatigued. Your stamina, regeneration, and mobility have been reduced by 5%. Your carrying capacity also has been reduced by 3. Ooh, don't do touchies on my shit. Stay put and get some rest. Resting on a sleeping bag or bed, as well as food and water, regeneration effects significantly increase your reserve strength regeneration. Oh. Wow. Okay. So when I fight nonstop, I actually start using my strength reserves. I mean, that makes sense. It totally makes sense. Also, we have a point. So let's put that point into parkour. No, we need one more point in here. There we go. Oh, it takes 2 points now. Oh. Yeah, it's a sanity effect. So it's, yeah, they call it sanity here. And yeah, it also, once you get below 75%, it also does terrible things to you. What? No zombie spawned? No way. Wow, that was lucky. So machine gun parts, you can sell them if you need the money, or in this case, well, I'm gonna sell this, but if you scrap this, you get universal parts. That is crazy. Okay, so let's just not run, let's walk. We need food. Dude, we need food. I think I'm gonna consider taking a honey because it gives me 8 food. But yeah, let's see if we get lucky with some food in the kitchen area or something. So in these universal parts, you see here, you can make special things. I don't know. These ones I have to try out at some point. You hand them into the trader for rewards. I don't know exactly what that is, so we have to test that, obviously. Yeah, a gardening knife. I love it. It gives you extra. Things, you know, for seeds and crops. Yes, eat that. Yes, eat that. Stone arrow. Oh, I have no wood. Okay, let me sort that out. So what I really like is the debuff exists, but it keeps going up and I still can continue playing. And that's why I hate most of the debuffs from 7 Days to Die base game, because the way they usually do things is you have to stop playing. And the same as the storm. I think the way the storm works, from what I'm reading as well from other people, is you literally have to be outside. You can't be outside at all when the storm happens, yeah? Unless you're in the forest biome, there it doesn't hurt you, yeah? And whoever designed that, I mean, this is a game where I'm wasting a lot of time, but usually where time is of the essence, you don't want to waste time. You know, you could be in the middle of nowhere trying to get from one town to another, and all of a sudden you lose all your health and die because of the shitty storm. That's just completely moronic, yeah? So there is a mod called Better Storms, which does it a hell of a lot better, which slows you down, it slows down your stamina regain, things like that. Much better than damaging you. I mean, that whole losing your health in a storm, Jesus. Like, that's just such a real silly implementation. But, oh, these guys respawned. More eggs for everybody. Yeah, I don't think that's in any way, shape, or form a smart thing to implement, to be honest. Oh, yes. Oh, and do we get anything interesting from that? Do we get any forged iron? Some of them you get. I think it's a chemi one. Very lucky, yeah, Dragon Angel, that's right. This ain't Fortnite. No, you do still get the buffs, yeah. So if you go to the burnt biome, you get hot lungs, yeah, and you will start losing health after 3 minutes, yeah. But that's what you have the smoothies for. The smoothies then extend the time it takes for you to get damaged. So, but the longer you spend, but with this mod, the longer time you spend in the game, if you complete the batch, you remove the penalty. But I think in this mod, the penalty kind of stays regardless of batch, but the longer you stay in the burnt biome, the longer your smoothie lasts. So it adds 3 minutes every level, or every 2 hours you spend in the, well, after the first 2 hours, you have 6 extra minutes on your smoothie, yeah? So you basically can keep making smoothies and drinking them to stay in, and eventually, you know, after 25 hours or whatever, you're completely resistant, yeah, to everything. But you even get a bonus of fire resistance. So the way this mod works is, on that part, is it really wants you to see it rewarding to spend a lot of time in one of those biomes. But the base game still is absolutely punishing, of course, you know, so we're gonna sell these. I'm gonna put this here because that's where I put my stuff. I sell, don't really care for that. That, can throw that out right now. This here, this keep. This might as well scrap, and we don't need oil right now, so there we go. Actually, bone we keep and wood we keep. Yeah, thank you. Ah, Jesus, mother of balls! Oh! That gave me such a fright! I didn't hear that son of a bitch come in at all. Holy crap. Jesus. Oh, this doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, carrying that makes no sense, to be honest. It's just extra weight. That gave me such a fright. Genie, man. Sometimes they can be safe behind the small ones. Didn't even hear a screech or anything. That was crazy. Do you know what? No, we don't have any golden rods, so yeah, screw that. Oh, he did the touchies, bastard. Yeah, I don't play those online games really. There's anything with monetization, I'm just not really too interested. The only game that I didn't mind playing too much with monetization was Once Human. And what was the other one? Descendants or something? The first person shooter, because it was a fucking lot of fun. Yeah, but Rockstar online games, even GTA Online, which is a lot of fun when you play with people, which we had, it's just, eventually, it's just all about trying to push you towards spending money. And I just don't like those games, to be honest. Like Throne, Liberty, all that stuff, eventually all becomes about spending money. And it's constantly in your face with spending money. So I don't know, maybe I play Red Dead Online. I never played it. I just seen gameplay of it, and I wasn't really a huge fan of it. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, if the gameplay feels awesome and you know you don't really need to worry about other. Oh, pick up mattress. Yeah, I keep forgetting that you can pick up the mattress. It depends. Yeah, I suppose I should play it before I say anything, I guess. No, I scream like a little girl when I get a fright with zombies. Like with Grand Theft Auto Online, we had a ton of fun because we always were with 3-4 people online, and we just did nonsense and did some quests, and people already played the game a lot, so they kind of said, oh yeah, come here, you would do the contracts. But playing them by myself and all that, getting into it, I think it would have been a horrible experience. If it wouldn't have been for the other people playing with me. And clear the area, clear the area. Ooh, hello. Bookshelf. These are manly war cries. Yes, you see, it pays off that we put a point into that. Now we can do cornbread and goldenrod tea. Tools digest. Can we make better tools now? Oh, thank God. It's about time. We're still on tier 1 tools. Okay, okay. Seeds, another day. Don't care. Yes. Yes. Ooh, food, please. We had 78%. Yes, thank you. And another cooking book. Picking up king-size beds. They sell nicely to the trader. This is only the mattress, actually. Yeah, we're gonna pick up the mattress and see if it sells, actually. I never checked that. That's a good idea, actually, to check that. Oh, Shotgun Messiah. Yeah, I'm not really using that, but still, knife guy. So let me go back and get the mattress. I never checked. I have 3 mattresses at home that I picked up just for giggles. Oh, the whole bed? Oh, holy shit. Okay. Oh my god, would you just click over there? That's where you belong. Do they stack? Oh my god, they're stacked. We can only sell 3, I guess, because yeah, that's another thing. Like I would disable that if there's a mod for it. I have to check if there's a mod for it, because this whole I only buy 3 stacks. It's you know, you buy what I tell you to buy. End of story. Because I buy everything from you. If it's more than 3, I buy more than 3. I don't care. You know. Oh, that was such a sly dodge. What was that? That was too funny. He was like, I'm not here. You can't see me. I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Ah, there you go, Dragon Angel. Yeah, you see? You're right, no girly screams. That's not how we scream. Exactly. Yeah. It would be insulting you if I called them girly screams. Oh, look at that. Holy crap. Yes, grilled tea and meat. I love it. Or grilled meat and red tea even. Okay. Nice. Any food? No. Oh. Yes, please. Bye-bye hunting now. Oh, look at that. 5.5 melee damage, plus 5.5 melee damage. Plus 12.9 power attack. That is such a sexy find. Oh, yes. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be enjoyable now. Oh, look at that boiled meat. And Jesus, we're rocking and rolling on those magazines now. Okay, let me put this into cobblestone rocks. Oh, of course I dropped all my stones. Why would I do that? Let's use that. Oh, nice. Gonna keep that and eat that when we need to. And what is this? This is sledgehammer stuff. Don't really care. Let's go here. Is that a rabbit? Oh, nice. That was such a coincidence. Okay, let's walk 1,000,000 miles back to the trader. But I like the way our fatigue actually built back up. It's going down when we're running, but I like how it actually came back up. That's awesome. Urban combat. Landmines train your ear for the distinct clicking sound of a landmine actuator and save your legs for another journey. Landmines trigger 2 seconds slower. Nice. If I crouch, you can't see me. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Pow. Pow, 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 pow. The bunny sacrificed itself in you. You're angry. That is right. Thank you, bunny. Let's get some plastic. There we go. 20 plastic in total. Not bad. Free experience. Awesome. Okay. Okay, we're gonna wait for another point. Do we want to go into archery? No, let's save up more points so we can get parkour. Never got a broken leg when falling. Oh, bullseye, baby. Bullseye, passive skill. What are we at bullseye now? What is that? A level 5. Increased headshot damage, 10%. Love it. What is that POI? Can we just really quickly grab the loot, the main loot? Oh, yes, workbench unlocked, baby. Oof. Our headshot damage is so increased now. It's absolutely fantastical. Okay, hang on a second. There we go. Where's the main loot here? Ooh. Okay. These things also good plastic. When they're hanging up like that. Oh, it's only 2. I thought it was more. Maybe... Oh, there we go. That was 5. Yeah, I was just about to say, it's usually more than 2. Which kind of... Oh, it's 1,000. Is the loot in there? It is probably... But we have to come from below or something. Okay, let's do it. Actually, hang on a second. Is that where the main loot is? Ow! I went right with my buttocks into the... Where is the main loot in this? Okay, hang on. Duffel bag. Oh, if we rest on a bed, our fatigue should go up even more. Let me throw this out. Oh, we should be able to craft a better axe. What do we need? Just plant fiber. Okay. That's actually easy. Here's plant fiber from that, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it doesn't count as a bed because we didn't craft it, I guess. But here we go. Stone axe. No, not craft. There's a book here. How much does the mattress cost? It's only 12. Come on, Egger. Mo, that's his actual name. Okay. I always call him Egger. Jameson, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the content you have been putting out for years. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support. Thank you. And another magazine. Oh man, the magazines are flying tonight. Where is the main loot? Am I going in the right direction? Or am... Oh, there it is. Oh, hello, lady. What do we need that for? I don't... Yeah, first aid kits, maybe. Yeah, I suppose first aid kits. It's always good. See what we get. Oh, nice. What is that? A farmer outfit. Oh, carrying capacity. Oh, yes, that is awesome. It's a pity we only can have one mod in it, but that gives us an extra point in strength, which means we can put an extra point in pack mule. Yes, that is awesome. We're definitely gonna do that. Streamer loot. I'm the only one that thinks the mini bike should be the limit of craftable vehicles. Oh, contracts. Yes, some food. I love it. Another contract quest. That's also what the mod adds. These contract quests. Launches contract some food. By completing the contract, you will be able to get some food and drinking water. So we already have a contract quest here, but this one, let's check it out. Read, accept, and let's see. Oh, mini bike parts. That's not food. Oh, if you haven't died of hunger yet. Okay, so I have to give. I have 100 tubes. I have 2 murky water, and get 20 raw meat is easy. I have more meat at home, but who do I give it to? Do I just complete it here in my inventory? Oh man, we get 2 water as a reward. It's basically paying 120 meat for 2 water. Oh, it's a terrible trade-off, but we also get some experience. So, suppose. Still a terrible trade-off though, but I need to complete the quest. That's just what I have to do now. Okay. That was actually pretty sweet. I love it. Very exciting. Now we have to go all the way back still to the trader, the 4,000 miles. Oh my god, itchy nose. Do we have a coffee still? Yeah, let's drink coffee. And once we can make the, I think tier 5 armor helmet can take 2 mods, I think. And tier 6 takes 3 mods. Good evening, Kickz. Hope you're well. Are you enjoying the mod? I am, Wicked Ink. It's awesome. I love it. Even the bad things in it, I love. When I say bad, I don't mean they're bad. They are... Like, you know, the negative things, like not being able to walk as fast over the grass, losing fatigue, you know, things like that. I actually really like it. It's nicely balanced to the point where you don't feel like, oh my God, you know, it's the negative impact is so terrible that I can't play, I have to stop. And it's like, no, it's brilliant. You can just keep going. You just have to be careful. And I love the way this mod has all the extra damages. I mean, all the passives, they add up so much, so nicely. I mean, we have headhunting giving us extra experience. Bullseye, which gives us like extra 10% headshot damage at this stage, closer than desired. We already get more melee damage again. Then I think we have Forest Biome, also giving us more damage against zombies in the Forest Biome. Total time played gives us more experience and loot bonus, percentage loot bonus. It's like, I love this shit. Like, there's so many avenues of things that start adding to how you play. It's great. The only thing is this random generated map, which has nothing to do with the mod, is miles away from everything. So we need one more quest after that. Hopefully we can get that done, and then we finally have a bicycle. So yeah, very much enjoying the mod, yeah. Okay, come on, get your stamina back, stamina back. What is that? Is that the trader? No. Oh, that's an oil refinery or something. Holy crap. Yeah, constantly running obviously is not good for our fatigue. Sorry, for our fatigue, yeah. There, we can see it here. It's slightly fatigued. Yeah, stay put, get some rest, but you know, we don't really have to. I think if I walk normal speed, it shouldn't go down. It should hopefully start climbing back up if I just walk. But also walking on asphalt obviously helps because you're faster. Oh, it doesn't go down. That's good. We need to eat something. That always helps. And do we need to drink? No, we're 97% full on drink. So, and being encumbered as well, 18 encumbered stage is terrible. So I know what negatively impacts me, you know, so 69 likes, 24/7. And I'm allergic to grass, yes. I'm allergic to grass, which is a real pain in the ass. But you see, when I'm not standing on grass, it's fine. It's only when I'm standing on grass that my health goes down by 20, you know. So it's, oh man. There we go. It's down on 20 now. So it kind of switches in and out. The only downside is there's no point healing above 81 because as soon as I step on grass, I lose 20 health. And it doesn't come back when I step off the grass. So it's kind of a bit of a annoying thing, but not really. I thought it would bother me, and so far I just think it's funny. Never really bothered me so far. Finally, we're out. Forest. Your dog is allergic to grass. That is the worst. That is so terrible. A dog allergic to grass? That's all they do. My dog literally just, he's such a dick when it comes to the grass. Yeah, my whole garden used to be looking lovely, the grass. Now there's stupid fucking holes in it like everywhere because he literally looks at me and then he starts tearing out the grass. I'm like, stop it. And he looks at me and stops. And then he goes, hum. Full eye contact. And I'm like, stop it. Stop tearing the shit out of my lawn. Yeah. And then literally, the moment I get 2 steps closer to him, he goes, hang, 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 hang. And then he takes his whole mouth full of earth, and he runs off. And he's such a dick. I'm gonna put volume on the grass or something so he's asleep. Don't go talk about our Cooper like that. Oh no, but he is. He looks you straight in the face. Like he jumps into our flower bed, which is not a flower bed, it's a weed bed actually. So I'm terrible looking after shit. And he's like standing in the weed bed, trying to get stones out, like bigger stones, you know, to chew on. And I tell him to get out. Full eye contact, waits until I take 2 steps closer. Then he really quickly goes down, tears as much shit out as he can with his mouth, and then he runs off. It's like unbelievable. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this amazing dish in my inventory. Thanks for reminding me. That is amazing. Yes. I'm such an idioto. There we go. Look at all the icons on the bottom left. Like, yeah, there's so much going on. But we need to get to the trader. Come on, I need to pick up the last quest, even though it's 4,000 miles away. Is there a way to get rid of the hay fever? Yes and no. I can re-roll my traits. You get 10 items which re-roll your traits. And I think there is... I forgot how it's explained. There is... actually, is it in the... Is it in the... not skills, map character. Is there not a tutorial? Was there not a tutorial thing here at some point? Where it explains everything? I thought there was. Wow, she's the opposite of fucking allergic to grass. She thrives on grass. She gets stoned on grass. He will close when I get close, yeah. He will like, trade erect, yeah. He would watch you. He looks at you, and then he says, "Today we're closing early." Oh my god. My fatigue is so rough right now. Because I'm so overburdened. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to my overburdened shit status at all. So, but there's nothing I can throw out. I picked it up. I'm committed. All I want is the next quest, then I empty all my stuff into my base, and then we're gonna sit on my bean bag or whatever on my bread roll for a little bit and get our stuff back, our strength back. So okay, here we go. I wonder if I die if my fatigue goes to 0. Will I pass out? Oh, carrying capacity. It's such a fucking vicious cycle. Your carrying capacity gets worse and worse.
Get in here. Wipe that smirk off your face. Doing one job doesn't make us pals.
Okay.
Got
Pistol bundle. Of course. Yes. Oh. Oh, did we complete something with survival quest? Oh, I didn't realize. Shit, we did. Survival quest, start 1. Was that the one where we had to kill 5 builder zombies or something? Shit. I completely forgot about that. That is awesome. I love this mod. Okay, we're gonna go here.
Listen up, jackass. Well, don't just stand there with thumb up your ass. Chop, chop, dumb fuck.
Oh, the beds. Boom, baby. Sold you some dirty beds. They had stains on it, man. They had stains on it. Okay? Yeah. You just bought stained beds. And not the type of stains you look at and go, oh, yeah, what was that? I wonder what that food was. No. It's the type of stains you go, fuck me. I just didn't want to know that much. Oh, we gotta buy some food. Was that? Do you have actually any delicious food? Kind of cat food is good value. It's 60 for 5, which is the average price. That's terrible value. This is 60 as well.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
And do we have any more coffee? Yeah, we're gonna get both. Okay, we need to go over there. Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I forgot the cigar. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. You're absolutely right. Battering plus 10. I remembered the strength plus 1. I completely forgot about the battering. You're absolutely right. I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's see. This quest here. Read. If you're interested in more powerful weapons, I have a task for you. Kills 300 zombies. Holy shit. So, what was the... I forgot what the first one was. Sorry. Does it say what the first one was? Completed quests here. Kill 150 zombies. Does that count the 150? No. So it basically needs to kill me another 150. So kills 300 in total. Yeah. And then we get experience, 2,000 tukes. That is amazing. How much? So if we get 1,000 tukes from this, then... Oh, okay. I thought we got all that from the quest road. This is amazing. I love this quest system. It's just so much fun. You just complete them on the side. It's just like you don't even have to pay attention. I know the AK bundle is... Well, the AK bundle could be still a pipe rifle bundle, to be honest. So, because I think it goes by whatever stage you're at. So if I think if I don't open this crate until I have normal pistols unlocked, it would give me normal pistol stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea how it works. It could be connected to the loot stage. So if you have a massive loot stage, it would give you a different level of pistols, I think. Oh, wait, no, it's a pipe pistol bundle. Sorry, it is. Yeah, sorry, you're right. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Yeah, AK-47. Maybe I should have picked up the AK instead. Yeah. Ah, now I feel shit. I was like, I should have picked the AK. Yeah, we're gonna have to sit out a little bit to get our fatigue back and move all our stuff into the boxes. Where do I have armor? Do you have armor anywhere? Oh, nice. Profit. Nature's dildos. Anyway, and we got 2 mushrooms. That's awesome. And we need one, I think we need 2 more level ups here for the armor. So if we have a point, what I might do is also go to light armor. So we get more armored up magazines. And light armor is usually what I prefer to wear anyway. So the preacher set or whatever is kind of nice as well. Okay, so let's put it in here for now. The armor. All right, let's open the boxes. Oh, it's a normal pistol. Do you see that? Nice. That is awesome. Even though it said pipe pistol, there you go. That's probably why the AK bundle was the AK, because it was the next tier up. That is really good. I love it. And do we have any other mods we could put in? That's a helmet light. No, nothing for the gun. That was really cool. I love that. Where do we have repair kits? Yeah, so here we could re-roll the traits again and see if we get something better, to be honest. Because that grass thing is really annoying. Constantly losing 20% and getting 20 back. It is a bit annoying. Okay, let's see. Okay, ooh, nice. Handgun magazines, pipe pistol quality 2. We're slowly getting there. Salvaging tools, explosives. Okay, so we can make a workbench now as well. Let's see if we can make a workbench. We're missing the nails. Okay, let's make the nails. Oh. Oh my god. 160 seconds, that's about 3 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let's use that and reroll. Oh. Okay, let's see. Traits, negative traits. Obesity by 15 and stamina consumption is increased by 30. Also, your jump height is reduced by 20%. That's fine. Don't mind. Alarmism. Depending on the numbers of zombies around, your damage to them is reduced. If there's less than 4 around you, damage is reduced by 8. And 4 to 10 by 12%. Actually, oh, that's... Oh my god, this is terrible. I think every time I reroll, it gets worse. Alarmism 1 I can live with. Weakling. It's fine. Fear of zombies, fear of the dark is fine. And we're not allergic to shit. That's okay. Clumsy. Creation speed. That's fine. Pacifist. Recovery on kill is reduced by 2. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I don't mind these. What's the positive ones? Hardening. You're not afraid of difficult weather conditions. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, the negative effect rate is reduced by 50%. Nice. Charismatic. Trade bonus. Lucky guy. Quality of loot received is higher. Crusher, we're maxed out. You're a real smasher. Attack speed with heavy melee weapons is increased. We don't use them, but whatever. And a genius. You're a sharp thinker. All experience you gain is increased by 10%. To increase the level, you need to read books or magazines. So we can increase this ourselves by reading magazines. That's good. Yeah, that's probably the best option we had so far. Why 2 wrenches in the hotbar? Because I forgot. King 7, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So let's sit in our bedroll. There we go. And see if we get... Our fatigue is getting better because it does say... Yeah, look, it's much faster going up now. Yeah, look at this, the speed of it. If I'm not on a bread roll... Yeah, there you go. It's not going up at all actually right now. So as soon as I go on a bread roll... It's going up like 1% a second nearly. Jesus, that's good. Or every 2 seconds. So yeah, we'll just wait here until the fatigue is back to 100. So now, what can we cook on food? We can cook cornbread. Let's cook 1 because I want to see what the stats are on cornbread. Boiled egg was 10 and 5, I think. Boiled meat gives a little bit of drink. I mean, it would be good to cook things that are... Like grilled meat is probably the best because it doesn't waste water. So let's make about 5. Why do I keep clicking track? I think for some reason this is offset by 1 compared to the default. So I keep clicking track instead of cook. I can never see cook, I guess, because it's aligned with the header. I always assume it would be nice if these options were 1 lower, because for some reason I always see this as a header and never click on it. I don't know why. It's a me problem, but I believe there's more than just smoothies for the biome. There's also a thing called wet bandages or something. Let me see. Yeah, there's a wet bandage mod. Oh man, Oh, look at this. It's a mod you can put in your clothes. Smoke is no longer your problem. Give resistance. Now, is this a mod you can put in your clothes? Let me see. I'm not going to obviously use this. I just want to see. Wet bandage. So I can put that into my actual clothes. Is that it? Oh, where do you put it in? Oh, it's part of a recipe? Oh, hang on. What? Increase the value of basic stats, health summon. This is fucking amazing. Why can't the base game have done that instead of badges? Man. I mean, again, badges, they may not be the best, but it's at least something. But why do they always go with the least amount of effort implementation? If there's 3 choices to implement something, immersive gameplay, kind of semi-immersive gameplay, and the most simplest non-immersive option, they go with that. It's always the most simplest option. It's no matter what they do. It's like there's nothing complex. There's no complex calculations on anything. Everything is pretty much just minus, minus, minus. No diminishing returns. No multipliers. You know, it's just very simple, straightforward. Everything. It's so simple. That is crazy. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, how does that work? Can I put it only into? Oh, it's a head mod. Okay. I mean, it makes sense because it's to protect you inhaling stuff. So if we put that on, do we have a buff now, or how does this work? So no, it just basically smoke is no longer a problem. This is amazing. Jesus Christ, why can't they just do that? Why couldn't they do that in the base game? Just... Oh, what is that? Is that like, can we put it in here? This looks like a special slot for something. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of it. Sorry, I just wanted to check it out. Oh, that's where the batch goes. Yeah, I forgot, yeah. So what do we have here? 10.5. Okay, so that's the same as eggs. So in the beginning, before you can cook the better recipes, cornmeal is actually not bad to keep, because cornmeal and eggs give you 10 and 5, and they use 1 water. So that's actually not bad. And this one is 10.5 as well, but it only uses meat, which is obviously the better option in that case, because that way you don't waste any water. And now we can also make red tea, I believe. So let me get some red flowers here. There we go. Chrysanthemum. Is there any more? Yeah, there we go. At least 2. So we're gonna make 2 red tea. Any more here? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, 8? I didn't know I had actually chrysanthemum. Okay, I only wanted to make 3 though. Yeah, now we're gonna save that point up to put it into here. Actually, no. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna save it for now anyway, because either we're gonna put it into agility, or if I get a helmet with 2 slots, I will put my cigar in there and get another level of pack mule. Okay. Okay. Okay, just one. And that will be giving us the good digestion thing, and that's all we need. Okay. So let's go and head over to the last mission before we get the bicycle. And after we hand this in, we should get the bicycle. What do we have here? Kill 150 zombies. That's the second one. What is all this? If we kill one more builder zombie, we have this completed as well. Oh, that mini bike part. Yeah, 20 raw meat. Do I just need them in my inventory, or do I need to actually hunt them in somewhere? Did that just complete now or not? Craft ingredients, contract some food. Craft ingredients, contract some food. Oh. Oh, it is actually using all that. Oh, okay, so that's their way of handing it in. Okay. Ah, okay. That's actually a really clever way of doing it. Oh, we have more mushrooms up there? I didn't realize. We got 2 mushrooms, but no seeds. That is not a bad way of dealing with things. Do I have a better bow that I can craft? No. Okay. So food-wise, we're gonna take... Let's take some steaks with us. Ugh. I don't really use these blocks, to be honest. Especially when the zombies are always walking. I don't think we need them. So let's have food and drink here, and let's head over to our friend over here. Oh man. So yeah, this mod is amazing for that stuff, because you don't have to relearn all the mechanics. It is using the base game, but it enhances it in a way that's like it's just natural how things happen. Like, it's great. Let's see what we have in here. Scrap. Keep. Okay. Oh shit. When you're not reloaded, holy shit. Oh, gimme. What is that? Party starter. You like to start the party with a bang. Targets with full health take 20% more damage. Only with the shotgun though. Still pretty awesome. I did not see that dog. That was terrifying. Just think about the dogs this way. They consist of all the ingredients for a can of sham. It might change the way you look at them. That's actually very clever. Is it? What's out of yeah. Oh man, create a dog farm. That's actually right. Yeah, boiled meat is great for water. I just don't have enough water yet. I need to make a dew collector actually. I keep forgetting to make a dew collector simply because I keep getting a lot of water actually. But yeah, we should craft one. We have enough plastic at home. We should definitely craft one. And we're not getting the negative effect anymore from walking on grass. No, I know I'm not allergic to grass anymore, but I thought when you walk on, in general, on grass or something, it's like you get the debuff of being slower. Or was that purely because of my allergies? I thought it was only the loss of health. Yeah, your health and stamina are reduced. But usually we are also slower on grass. Huh, very strange that we're not. Oh, now I'm feeling slightly fatigued again, so we have to take a chill pill. Yeah, I think the dew collector is one of those things that you just forget about, and it only really becomes good once you can have stacked water inside, you know, with the mods in it. I think otherwise it's just meh. But if you have, say it like this, if you have 3 dew collectors, yeah, while I'm out on rain, because your chunk stays loaded where your base is, it creates water. So it's always nice if you need but you need at least 3 or 4 dew collectors to make it worth it. That every time you want to craft something, go, oh shit, I just need a quick influx of water. Yeah, go to dew collector, boom, 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 and they're there. You know. So, oh, I know this POI. Yeah, I think we can see enough. Oh, there we go. The final utility worker. Ow. Oh my god, what a drama queen. There we go. Completed. Kill 5 builders. Gather 50 wood. Gather 250 iron. Short iron pipes. Resource collector next. Oh, resource collector. What is that? Quest. Oh, that's completing resource collector. Did we not complete that already? Useful piece of iron. Place building blocks. Yeah, we could do that, I suppose. Oh, okay. Let's see if that works. Crouch on king size bed. I carry one around with me. Oh, that's actually very clear. Yeah, but if you place a bed, does that not reset your spawn point? Does it work on this? Oh, it does. Look at that. 3%? Holy shit. You're right. So that doesn't reset your spawn point. Oh, that's awesome. That is a really good idea. Look at that. We're back at 100%. Holy shit. This is amazing. I'll do that. And it costs 520. That is so awesome. Yeah, we're going to put that right there. And we eat a little bit of food as well. Nice. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That is such a nice trick for staying sane. Glad I have that light still. Okay, let's go downstairs. Okay, ooh, what do we get? Magazine, murky water, chicken soup, which is drink and water. Yeah, sure. Drink and water. Yeah, no, food and water. Yes. Bacon and eggs unlocked. Yes. Open the door, but we still have to find the White River supplies, which are somewhere below. There we go. Right in the bouteille. Oh, nice. Could that be 2 mods? Ah. Salvaging XP gain. Medium. I don't like medium armor though. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do this one. Scavenger hat. Sorry. I know you get intermediate things and you get full set. Nah, still not a fan. Oh yeah, I get pipes from yeah, loads of things. Yeah, radiators, everything. Yeah. I have tons at home though, so I'm not too worried. Okay, let's take the food box, food cans. You have unlocked repair tools. Design wooden platforms. What? Design wooden platforms. What the hell? Okay. There's a lot of decorative stuff in this mod as well. You have to play around with that at some point. Andrew, how's your health? Good. Yes. It's all back to normal. Well, kind of, but yeah, it's all back to normal pretty much. Is this a massive boulder? I haven't seen these in a while. Why not take out a false panel? What do you mean? What false panel? Good to hear. Thanks. Oh, the scoop by the desk. Oh, I took the loot out of it. You don't need to destroy it. You can just loot between it. Unless there was another false panel that I didn't see. In that case, the answer to the question is I didn't see it. Let me see. Level 3 still. The bow. We can make a better bow. You can make your own crossbow parts with universal parts. I love this so much. That is awesome. This is what I like. It's level 50, which makes sense. So being able to craft all the parts that you need to craft weapons is actually amazing, and it's also good that it's at a late stage. So it means you rely on RNG up to a certain point, and then you can also craft it. Because purely relying on RNG is always such a dick thing to do. It's like, ugh, you know? But there we go. Let's craft, and there we go. Beautiful. Yeah, we gotta make a dew collector just for the sake of it. To have something passive and see if it's worth it in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I must have missed it. If you didn't talk about the panel by the fire, then where this was in, then yeah, I missed it. Yeah. An extra point in from the shadows means that all your sneaky damage is increased by 50%. Actually, that would be really cool because sometimes you get a sneak damage off. With this knife, it's difficult, but for a bow, that's very, very good. Let me see, from the shadows, that's actually a very good idea. Hidden in the shadows, 30% more effective. Noise from actions are muffled, 10%, and sneak movement is 10% faster. Oh, is it not more damage? Or are you talking about hidden strikes? Sneak attacks deal an extra 50. So you're talking about hidden strikes. Sorry, yeah. Let's do that. That's actually really good. Oh yeah, no, but I knew what you were talking about. Yeah, it's a very good skill. Absolutely. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. More water. Oh, man. Why can I not place it here? Because I was going to use it to jump up. Is the loot not up here? Very sexy. Oh, that is beautiful. Just beautiful. Ooh, these will get some frame drops here. Is the loot not up here? I thought it was. You would think a dew collector like this would actually give you water. Just saying. Where's the main loot? It would have been nice if it was on the roof. Ah, it's not on the main roof. Ah, there's at least some ammo here. Traveling hood and the crossbow, that would be amazing. Where did I put? There we go. And then bacon and eggs. Let's hand in the quest, get the cycle bike, and... Oh, what was the other thing? Gather, yeah, let's do that, might as well. I think we have all the iron. Whoops. Iron... Oh, we don't. What do we need? 255 short iron pipes. Yeah, we can sell them. Or does mattresses also work? Can be placed, but it's mostly decorative. Oh, okay. Don't allow you to respawn there when you die. Placing a new bed or picking up the last placed bed will permanently clear all previous respawn points. So hang on a second. My bed respawn point is gone. It is. The king size bed does reset your spawn point. It does. So be careful with that. And if I pick it up, it's gone. So... See, now my spawn point is here. And as soon as I place this one is gone. Yeah, it does reset it. So be careful with that. Yeah, no, I didn't even pay attention to that. If I find it somewhere and rest on it, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. That's perfectly fine, yeah. I still think it's a valid point. Oh yeah, I absolutely like this mod, yeah. I'm gonna have to go to bed soon though, but I just wanted to unlock that bicycle first. I'm gonna sell all that. Yeah, I wanted to get scrap though. Is there iron somewhere nearby? Let me see. There is here. And where's the trader? Trader is here. Is there anything on the way to the trader? There's no iron near the trader. Are you kidding me? Here's the only iron. Oh, you know what? I could get iron from a car, I guess. How much iron do we get from a car? And from these type of things? No, that's just plastic and mechanical parts. Okay. No iron. What about this? There we go. If we destroy the car, we'll probably get close to 250. So we're halfway there. So 162. So we might as well get another car and then we're done. Smart. Work smart, not hard, exactly. Wait, 0 strength loss. See? What was that dun? What did we complete? Was it a challenge? No, that was a different one. Oh, yeah, we got enough. Yeah, that's what that was. Okay. So... get the nails. Workbench. Why can we not craft a workbench now? Oh, we're missing one more duct tape. Okay. Duct tape. We can make 16. Let's make 10. And we also completed this one, is it? Craft ingredients, useful piece of iron. Oh, that's what they're for, the other ones. Okay. Useful piece of iron there. Craft. Okay. I know the rewards probably are not worth it, but we get a lot of XP as well from those. So, I mean, this wastes basically 50 wood, 250 iron, 5 short pipes, and in return we get experience and another quest. But I think it's cool to do those quests, you know, to go through them. Why not? Yeah. See, now we have 2 quests completed. And workbench. Craft. Boom. And that will take a minute or 2 to craft anyway. Yeah, 5.5 minutes. So look at that. That's awesome. This is a very good way of spending time. So I should probably repair this. There we go. Cracking heads and clapping cheese, yeah, but it's making an entire horde base out of mattresses. Yeah, but I think the trade-off, you know, room was a point of view. I think the trade-off is interesting. Yeah, it means, yeah, I pack a bag, I can sit on it and rest, yeah, and sleep, whatever. But the trade-off is I don't have a spawn point. So if I die in a big massive building, I can say, sure, spawn me near my bag. But yeah, like obviously it would be better if you can spawn on your bed, I guess. But everything is gone. So you have to go to do a death run to your bag anyway. So otherwise you lose your bed. No, I guess.
If you want, well, you proved me wrong.
Oh,
now take your reward and get the hell out of here.
This is so... Oh, man. I didn't know. Look at that. We get actually something as a reward. So, should we go with the iron pickaxe? Oh, this is so tempting. Yeah, I think the iron pickaxe makes more sense. I'm pretty sure that in the real world you would be worn out. Oh, absolutely. Well, say it like this. If you would have a small a sleeping bag, you know, rolled up, you know, carrying around with you. I mean, that's normal. You would do that, I suppose, if you're to survive. I think I go with the iron pickaxe because wrenches, I already have 3 wrenches, actually. The fire axe, meh. It's not that important to me. So... yeah, and the shovel, I don't know, we don't dig that much dirt. So yeah, I go with the pickaxe. Oh, and we got 4, look at this, 2 water, and we get 4 bacon eggs. So there's so many more rewards to this. This is so cool. Okay, let's go with the magazine bundle and the bicycle. But shaped wood. Actually, this one here, surface cooling increases the rate of dew collecting. Not bad. Get a special job, opening trade routes.
Can't say I'm not surprised.
But do you have any jobs closer by? Oh, buried supplies. You are kidding me. What is the closest town here? Oh, is this the closest town? I wonder if quests in this area would make sense. Dick. Unbelievable. I think most of these are tier 3 buildings. That's probably why. You're such a douchebag.
If you want a job, it's a deal. Disappoint me, and you'll find you quit gawking. Either buy something or piss off.
Okay, get new magazine at day 7, but I think I'm gonna go for the 3 bows because we didn't get a lot of bow magazines yet. So I'm gonna buy them. Night Stalker Volume 3. Bone, iron, and steel. It doesn't matter if it cuts. Bladed weapons do 10% more damage at night. Oh, man. Seriously? What mods do you have? Ugh. Ugh. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Shit, man. I treat you that good, and you don't even fucking tip me.
Me. Okay, now we have the next quest here, chapter 2. Kill 10 builders. Awesome. And then we probably have to collect like 500 scrap iron or whatever. This one here is place building blocks, 100. Okay, do you know what? Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's not a tree. Get wrecked. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the pickaxe I think is the best choice there. Oh, magazines. Armor. Come on, armor. Ugh. Oh, we leveled up as well again. I keep spending the point. I want to save it up now so I can actually get and put the next point into here so we can start working on agility mastery. That is amazing. Well, the mastery is not that important, so I guess let's go with archery. Yeah, end of story. The diamond tab. What do you mean diamond tab in here? Yeah, the perfection. Oh yeah. We could start going into this as well for stamina. Yeah, extra stamina, that actually would help a lot. Melee combat, more damage, Jesus, yeah, it's... I think the percentages are not as strong right now because there are percentages of very low values, but once you get like into tier 4 or 5 of the tier 3 type of weapons, if that makes sense, then yeah, that's going to be a huge amount, but... oh man, there's a lot of good stuff here. Oh, learning ability. Oh, this one might be actually one to get quite early. And what do we need for that? Intellect level 1, perfection level 1. I mean, we are intellect already level 1. So just get 1 point into that. Well, 2 points into that. Yeah. Storage didn't increase or decrease. Okay, so I think we should always have certain things in our bike, like repair kits, food and drink. And this goes back into the base, and then we can have bandages down here in case shit goes wrong. Okay. Get another tree. This is why your max level is 500. Nice. Oh my god, grass, go away. Oh my god. I think that if there's a mod that makes a shovel ignore grass, that would be amazing. Oh my god. Shovels should just not be able to hit grass. Only the ground. Yeah, we're not going to go to Trader Jen, but we're going to do the tier 1 clear instead. Now we also have a workbench. Now we can make things like cobblestone rocks. Okay, what are we looking for? Oh, the blocks, yeah, okay. So, if we have to upgrade them, we might as well reinforce the bottom of this area. Oh no, oh, it's so hard. Okay. Let's do something that might be fun for Horde Night when they're not running. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 12? We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Good. How many more blocks do we have to place? Okay, good. Okay, so ladder up here. Zombies walk across and then they come to us here. So we stand here and then we can throw Molotovs and everything at the zombies here. As they fall down and conjugate down there again, you throw pipe bombs and everything, which means we're gonna have to also upgrade the... And we need more cobblestone rocks anyway, so which is good. A hammer. Can I make a hammer yet? Yeah, I can. Yeah. There you go. Actually, would a level 1 hammer be enough? Ah, it's not that much more resources. Like, yeah, it's fine. Oh, for the quest, can you place one and then take it back? That's actually a good check. Oh, crap. That actually went a bit deep. Sorry. Ooh. Let me see. So, yeah, you can. I love it. That is awesome. Upgrade a building block. Okay, so we have to do 100 upgrades now, but at least now we can build whatever we want. Where's my dirt? Okay, it's coming in a minute. Okay. That's just in case we have a zombie explode or something. Now, the reason this is 12 up is, I think it's 12. It could be 8. I'm not sure, but 12, I think, is the safe space. If you have a zombie drop from anything below 12, I think it's 12, they can go into rage mode, which means they're plopped to the ground. And if they are plopping to the ground closer than 12 blocks distance to you, they can go into rage mode for a few seconds, and then they just randomly hit shit, and then they start following you again. Yeah. But if you build something 12 high, when you stay up there, it doesn't matter where they drop, even if they drop from right in front of you, they're always going to be more than 12 blocks away. So they never go into rage mode. Unless they change that, that is how it works. And that is why it's always safer to build up high. Okay, let's put that in here. And put the dirt block here. There we go. Yeah, if we put, yeah, oh yeah, right now I don't need the headlights, so yeah, I should probably take the cigar, you're right. Do you know... I just need to make a square around it so that if a zombie cop blows up or something, it doesn't completely destroy everything. Do we do more damage? Let me see. So this one does what? 212. It's the same amount, and we got 2. So what does the strength point do? Tools governed by -69. Everyone wants to be and have a 5% chance to dismember with shotguns close range. Oh, this is not to do with digging. Yeah, we can already put a point into -69 if we want to. Yeah, this by itself doesn't seem to do anything, strength, in regards to digging. It's just the tools, yeah, do have a 10% chance of dismemberment. I don't think they do more damage. Oh yeah, press W to modify. That pisses me off for the longest time. I'm so used to it now though. W is craft, yeah. S is destroy in most cases, yeah. But then when you have certain options, it's like you're saying, yeah, W is equip and S is still scrap. Then W, yeah, there is no W. Yeah, but I know what you mean. There's certain scenarios where W is becoming such a pain in the ass, and that's why I click always. Like, I think, yeah, modify, recipes A, read recipes A, you know, it's like, yeah, I sometimes accidentally do shit, and it's like, so I always click for certain scenarios. I always click the option rather than anything else. It's getting dark now, so might as well put that back in. Okay. Oh, so upgrading a block doesn't count if it's twice. See, if I go to cobblestone, it doesn't count. I wonder, does it also work with repairs? Oh, that would have been too funny. Yeah, I love that. I don't have to have cobblestone rocks on me, but I can upgrade it. But be careful with that, because if you have in your inventory, in your base, something with cobblestone rocks, like say cobblestone blocks. So I have 247 in my base. If I have steel in my base, it will also automatically upgrade to steel. So you have to be careful with that's the only downside to that mod, you know? Oh shit, yeah, sorry. The first 3 or 4, these ones you want to upgrade to cobblestone rocks anyway. So, and then after that, wood is fine. And the same up here, you want to kind of make sure that everything up here has to be fully upgraded. Now, and what you do up here then is, just for the zombies, of course, to slow them down a bit, you put it back on advanced. Is it like that? No, sideways. Yeah. Yeah, like that? No, the other way. Hang on. Like that. So now they will try to go through that. Yeah, and we're going to do this. Oh, this is actually lying on top, isn't it? Yeah. So let's do that. And that way they can't cheat through. Okay. And, oh, okay, hang on. Yeah, see, she fell down, so she goes into rage mode. Stupid idiot. Knife staff, good. I like it. Hunting knife quality 1, beautiful. All right. Is there fall damage reduction on the bed? I don't know. It would be awesome. So the idea is zombies crawl up here. They get slowed down on the top, obviously, you know, keep falling down or whatever. But because, again, it's very far away from me, they don't go into rage mode, yada, yada. But it also means they keep piling up here. Then eventually some get through. They walk across. We're going to make a very thin walking line going this way so that every time we shoot at them or do anything that they get slightly shook or stuck, loads of them keep falling down. And the idea is that the few that will make it through, we can take on with melee, no problem. And down here, we just keep throwing Molotovs, bombs. I'm going to actually try to do that in Navezgane playthrough. I was kind of, this is what I'm going to try to do in my horde base that I took over the POI of, to make like another ladder to go up to come across to me and knock down the ladder that is in front of the building. Not sure if they changed that. Okay, so yeah, that's the idea, and it's something that could be a lot of fun. I know they're not running the zombies, but we could set them to run for the horde night, and just to see how they behave. That would be pretty sweet. So so again, here the idea is to make just a small area, like here, like a little platform that they're safe. So let's put this here. Let's put this here. Oh shit! I thought he was miles away. Oh wow. Oh man. I thought he was like, oh, he's still a couple of, you know, seconds away. I still got time. Oh, we're not close enough. Okay. Oh shit, we need to drink. And eat. I completely forgot about my food and my drink. Cobblestone rocks do we have left? 27. Okay, let's not upgrade these. Yeah, let's go. We need some stone actually. Is there a large boulder here somewhere? Yeah. I think that's a normal stone actually. Oh, and it also iron is there. Let me just head over there. Oh, it's just a normal boulder. Ugh. It's only 22. Yeah, we need proper ground stone. Where is the iron? It's over here. It's also a huge complex. What is that building? Is that a prison or something? This looks huge. Whoa, what the hell? Korea Rockworks. Holy shit, that is a massive complex. What the hell? We have iron here. We have to definitely check that out. Kickz, what? The next challenge is to upgrade the cobblestone as said above. Oh, okay. The next challenge is to upgrade to cobblestone. Oh, okay. Oh, Oh wow, look at the nodes. This is also part of the mod, that the hit points have been increased so you can get more out of each node. That is amazing. That is so cool. Yeah, we have to go home. We have to eat. Balls strike. I like the way there's two S as well as Z and an S. Balls strike, not ball strike, but balls strike. I like it. Okay. I think 2 of them should be enough. Yeah. Oh, nice. What do we get? Lovely, lovely. Perfect. So you see the nurse bags that drop the nurse stuff. So it's actually, I like that there's, depending on what zombies you kill, that's the type of loot you get. Okay. Right. How many? We can only make 1 more bacon and eggs. Oh no, we can't. We don't have enough eggs. What about boiled meat? If we make, let's just make 1 boiled meat for a second. I just want to see what's the stats on boiled meat. No. 10 and 15 health. Yeah, so they're actually really good to carry around. Yeah. It's still better to have though. Bacon and eggs. Anyway, so still yeah, we're gonna finish now. Hope you remember the good stuff. Storm, me? I just reinstalled 7 Days to Die. How are you, Storm? Sorry I missed you there. I was just engrossed in what we have to do. So yeah, we're gonna try to do something like that also in Navezgane, because I was watching a video from Poison something, I forgot what it was, and he had a very nice way of thinning out the zombies. Now the ladder is from what we discovered in our stream when we messed around with some of the things, but he did another thing where he has the zombies come on a very thin thread, nearly like a rope. I don't know if it's actually a rope or not. I don't think so. I don't think there is a rope, but it was like a pole, but a very, very skinny pole. Yeah. And it was kind of a centered pole in the top. So, well, it could be, this one could work, I guess. So if you do this and you basically have it go like this, the zombies can walk on it, yeah, and you can walk on it, but because it's so thin, as soon as they start pushing each other, Oh, look at that. I outer walk. I'm actually not even touching it. Because it's so thin, as soon as the zombies start touching each other or they get to the edge and you start hitting them, they very easily fall off. Yeah. At least I think you fall easily off. Let me see. Yeah, you fall off straight away, so... Why can I not pick it up? Oh, you can only pick it up at the tip. All right. Only at the tip. Actually, that's where the rest of my food went. Jesus. I was wondering where my food and my drink went. And my repair kits. Okay. All right. Right, so we have something in mind. Does barbed wire slow their fall enough to stop them being in rage mode? Well, the rage mode stops because you're 12 blocks high. So the rage mode is based on distance. Yeah. So if you use barbed wire on the wall, they still hit the wall as they go through the barbed wire. The same with the ladder. So these blocks have to be reinforced because as they get stuck on the ladder, they try to climb through it. Some will hit it, you know, and you want to make sure the top 4 or 5 blocks and the bottom 4 or 5 blocks are reinforced to the max. The middle ones are not as important. But, well, there should be probably cobblestone at least as well. But, I mean, if you go to steel or something, like, they don't need to be. But the distance is what matters. So wherever a zombie drops, if the zombie is closer than 12 blocks to you, it goes into rage mode the moment it smacks to the ground. Yeah. So if you have something that's 12 blocks high, in this case 13, because between the top one and the bottom one, the ground is 12 blocks, so 13 blocks high, it means a zombie will always land on its face 12 blocks away from you, no matter where he lands, yeah? And no zombie should ever go into rage mode, unless they change that. So... Oh, soften the fall. Yeah, but again, as far as I know, if they slowly fall through barbed wire, they still hit the blocks and the barbed wire. So I don't want them to actually have the time to hit a block. They still hit a block. You can see it. As they fall down, they hit, but they only hit one block. But if you have barbed wire, they get enough time to hit multiple times a block or even multiple blocks. So they're better off just falling as fast as possible, to be honest. Oh, if they fall on under the tiny beam, that would be a good idea, actually. Yeah, but barbed wire, does it even exist anymore? I think they removed all that shit, didn't they? There's barbed wire fences, yeah. So yeah, the barbed wire fences, or in this case, the spikes, the spike traps. I think barbed wire fences don't really do a lot of damage anymore. Barbed wire fences made from wood and iron can slow down enemies, making them easier to deal with. But I think they just get destroyed very quickly. I don't think they have a lot of hit points. Let me see. Barbed wire fences. Yeah, they have a mass of 5. They have 50 hit points. Meanwhile, spikes. Let me see. The wooden spike traps has 100 hit points. And then the metal one has 200 hit points. And I think the barbed wire only has one version of it. And that's it. So, yeah, the problem is the hit points. So I think you would be much better off with... instead of spending scrap iron, just collect a lot of wood. And, well, the spikes, you know, Oh, this ones are the iron spikes. Yeah, so this one is 20 woods, but I think you're better off having these below. They destroy them very quickly as well, but they do a hell of a lot more damage than the fences, I would say. Oh, I'm only doing solo on 7 Days to Die. Yeah, absolutely. So this is Project Z, which is different. So I can't wait to actually see the hordes and see when the first boss zombies are gonna show up and all that. So we have a horde night tonight, but I'm gonna leave this one here. We're going to do another quest, and because zombies are always walking, if we haven't got our trap on, we can just go loot a house while horde night happens. It doesn't matter. We just kill the zombies or try to kill the zombies as we do horde night, as we loot a building and do a quest. That is, we probably want to take some blocks with us and barricade us in a little bit and see if we can do that. But yeah, looting a house in a quest while horde night happens when zombies are always walking is amazing. It's so much fun. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. Listen, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. There's gonna be another one later on this week, closer to the weekend probably. We're gonna have more June, and tomorrow the 7 Days to Die video is up as well at 5 p.m. my time, so have a look out for that. And I'm probably gonna post a couple of videos in the next 10 days, like 1 or 2 videos of Lightyear Frontier, because it's a lot of fun and I can't really find anything else in the moment that is survival based or crafting based or, you know, all that stuff. We have to wait for new games to come out. But anyway, until then, guys, thank you so much. Have a good night and stay safe. Bye bye.